and welcome to the campus of Gibbs High School, where tonight your Eagles are taking on the Carter Hornets in this big regional matchup between two teams that have played for many years, and so far this year has been great for both teams. So I'm Tim Borf alongside Jason Arnwine. Jason, man, can't get a better night for football.
Yeah, it really feels good. I mean, all day long it was nice, and as the sun's setting tonight, yeah, it's like beautiful football weather, starting to get that kind of crisp fall feel even early in the season.
Yeah, so let's talk about just a little bit about these teams just briefly. So you got Gibbs that's coming in 1-1 last week. They played a Webb team that was a good game, and the Eagles almost was able to pull that one out. They just ran out a little bit of time, weren't able to get the onside kick, but they played a great game. The week before that, they I think for many outside this stadium was a shock that they beat Halls. I think there was a lot of hype going into that game that the Eagles thought that they could really have a good shot at that one, and they played well.
Absolutely.
Carter's coming in, though, hot. They're coming in a hot team right now.
Absolutely. Coming in 2-0, beat Sevier County and Webb. So, in the same opponent, Webb, obviously both of us have played those guys. First game of the season, Carter beat Webb. It was close. I think it was like 26-21 or 27-21, something like that. Very close.
Yeah.
And, of course, that's the team that Gibbs lost to last week, but again in a very close loss at like 17-14. So, it's so hard to tell in high school till these guys get out there and play a few games. So, in playing the common opponent, Carter did have the upper hand by beating the folks that beat Gibbs. But, again, both those were such close games. Just a few plays either way could have made the difference in that. So, yeah, should be a great matchup tonight, most definitely.
Well, here's another thing to remember, too. There's some times where you might look across that field and you think, man, it's going to be a tough game for us tonight. You start kind of getting those mental things in your head. Not saying that to take anything away from Carter, because they're actually they're playing great football right now. But Gibbs has had their number, right? So for the last 7 years, Gibbs has come out on top in this game. And last year, that was a throttling last year. They beat Carter 55-16, somewhere around in there last year. And so they're coming in with there's not a whole lot of intimidation. But you also look on the other side of the field, and you got Carter that's coming in, obviously playing good football, and they also remember that 55-16 loss, right?
Absolutely.
So they're coming in with a chip on their shoulder to say, you know what, we're going to come back and we'll see what happens this year. So I imagine this game is going to be awesome.
I agree. Yeah, should be a great matchup. Two evenly matched teams on paper, it appears. So yeah, I'm like you, anxious. Hopefully, like you said, with the momentum and having it at home, hopefully Gibbs can kind of pull that out this year. So, yeah, like you said, Tim, great night for football and happy to be here. Good crowd this week, too. I mean, obviously it was packed last week with Halls, so much more local folks, but got a good crowd here tonight, too. The visitor stands are full as well.
Yeah, so we're going to be right back in just a minute. We got some special things here, pregame plan. So we're going to take a little bit of a break, let you catch some words from our sponsors just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. If you haven't shared the broadcast, share the broadcast, get some folks on. This one's going to be awesome. Be right back.
Debbie and Eddie Perry with Perry Realty Group are customer-focused with positive energy and attitude to work hard and smart to help you find the property you're searching for or desire to sell. Perry Realty Group is located at 1302 Tazewell Pike in Corryton. Check them out online at perryrealtygroup.com or call them today at 865-309-5512 for your real estate needs. Patterson Tennessee Waste has been serving East Tennessee and surrounding areas since 1979. They offer dump trucking, topsoil, mulch, and roll-off containers. Contact Dusty Patterson at 865-922-4037 for more information. Thank you, Patterson Tennessee Waste, for being a Big Blue sponsor. Pastor Fred Adams and the Sword Deaf Choir will be joining our evening worship service on Sunday, September 12th at Clear Springs. Pastor Fred and his choir will present songs in sign language during the service. The service will begin at 6 p.m. Volunteer Buildings and Structures is located in Halls next to Tractor Supply and in the Oliver Springs community. They specialize in on-site built storage buildings, metal carports, garages, and barns. Contact Gary or Diane Ferguson at 865-240-3421. Thank you, Volunteer Buildings and Structures, for being a Big Blue sponsor.
I am Jenny Roach. I'm the Director of Teen Kid here at Clear Springs Baptist Church. And you might say, what is Teen Kid? It is a discipleship program for children ages 3 years through 5th grade. We meet every Wednesday night at 6:30. Bring your kids and let them learn what God's Word tells them about every situation they're going to face in their lives. We focus on Bible memorization. We also have games each week. They have a wonderful Bible lesson. But the most important thing is we have an opportunity to show them God's love and to share the great gift of salvation that God has given to us. So come on out, bring your kids. Again, that's ages 3 years through 5th grade, and that's every Wednesday night at 6:30.
Archie Stone and Fireplace and Tennessee Fireplace Technicians are locally owned and operated in Knoxville for the past 20 years. They specialize in fireplaces, gas fireplace service, stone veneers, and walkways. Call them at 865-688-0123 or go visit them at 4700 Old Broadway in Knoxville to see their newly renovated showroom with over 24 live burning fireplaces. Clear Springs will be hosting a day of service and remembrance on Sunday, September 12th. The morning worship service will include a time of honoring our first responders and remembering the events of September 11th, 2001. In addition, the service will be followed by lunch from food trucks on the lower level of the church building. Families can purchase from food trucks and enjoy lunch outside with friends.
And welcome back to Ernest Whitehead Stadium, where the band has taken the field. Folks, we're going to start doing this for every game. Whenever these guys come out, we want you to get the full effect of what it's like to be here in the stands. So we're going to be quiet for just a few minutes. There's some special things planned for tonight. We're going to let you enjoy this. Don't worry about your sound. The sound is fine. Don't adjust it. We're just going to stay silent for just a few minutes and let you guys enjoy this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national colors will be presented tonight by members of the Gibbs High School Army Junior ROTC Corps of Cadets. Tonight's color guard is composed of Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Wyatt Hopkins, Cadet Captain Damian Donahoe, Cadet First Lieutenant Gabe Mills, and Cadet Staff Sergeant Jacob Madrid. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's moment of silence is in memory and honor of United States Army Staff Sergeant Ryan Knaus. Ryan Knaus was a 2016 graduate of Gibbs High School. He and 12 other members of the United States Armed Forces were killed in an attack at the Hamid Karzai International Airport in Kabul, Afghanistan on Thursday, August 26, 2021. Please direct your attention to the north end zone. The Gibbs High School Army JROTC will lower the flag to half-staff in honor of Ryan's service to his country, family, and our community. Please join Gibbs High School in honoring United States Army Staff Sergeant Ryan Knaus in a moment of silent reflection, remembrance, and prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember Staff Sergeant Knaus' wife, family, and friends during this difficult time. Ryan Knaus is a true American hero, and we are proud to say Ryan Knaus is a Gibbs Eagle. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing, and gentlemen, please remove your caps as the Gibbs Eagle Band, under the direction of Mr. Spence Milligan, plays our national anthem.
It's a great tribute, Jason, having the voice of the Gibbs Eagles here reading that. It was just a great tribute. There's not a whole lot you can say about it, and just enjoyed that.
Absolutely. Yeah, really special time. And you know, the great thing, just add some personal comment there. Our pastor shared with us the other night that, you know, Ryan's family has some connections to our church. And, you know, he shared that there was a time in Ryan's life when he accepted Christ as his Savior. So, you know, that's the most important thing. And that's, you know, we know he's in heaven today because of that. And that's the only way to get there is through Christ and through his acceptance. So that's, you know, certainly we'll continue to remember the family in our prayers through this time. But great to have that testimony and that legacy left behind. So
yeah. So as we get set here to get this game started, though, we got the Eagles. I assume they're going to be coming out from the stands again. I think the music is fired up. So we're going to kind of let you enjoy that just a little bit too here while they come in.
As the Eagles enter the
I see them working in from the back behind us here. So
13 flags in honor of the 13 fallen U.S. servicemen in Afghanistan.
Gibbs Eagles make their way into the field. I see the flags being carried. The teams carrying 13 flags to represent the 13 fallen soldiers in Afghanistan. So another great tribute there.
Absolutely, very cool. Tim, unless I'm mistaken, the sign, always earn, never given, I believe that's one of the Marine mottos. And again, another little tribute to Ryan there. So
yeah. Team's getting set. Everybody's trying to get filed in down there to get ready to run out. Coach is getting them hyped up. As their Eagles take the field in Gibbs Eagle Blue tonight. They were, heard that they were maybe going to do a different color tonight, but decided to go with the traditional blues. I saw that the Hornets are actually making their way down now. They're in white tonight.
Yeah, and Tim, last week I didn't know when I got here. I saw everybody showing up with cowboy hats on, and I didn't realize till I talked to one of the students that they have a theme every night. 2 weeks ago, the last home game was Western night. So I think tonight, as Tim said, maybe was originally going to be a blackout night, but with the special remembrance, they made it red, white, and blue night tonight. So I've seen a lot of American flag stuff in the stands. So But that explained a lot 2 weeks ago. Couldn't figure out all those cowboy hats. I'm like, I don't understand that. So now I got to check every week with our student ambassador here and got to find out the theme. So.
Well, the Eagles are the captains are kind of getting together. They're about to meet out into at midfield for the coin toss. So while they're taking care of that coin toss, we're going to take a real quick break here with try to get some of our sponsors in. Then I think we're going to go down to our field tonight to talk to Crystal here in just a minute. And so we'll be back in just a moment with the kickoff.
I'm Justin Pratt, the senior pastor of Clear Springs Baptist Church. While we take a break, I want to invite you and your family to come and join us at Clear Springs Baptist Church at the Crossroads in beautiful Corryton, Tennessee.
I'm Paul Baird, the student pastor at Clear Springs Baptist Church. And as we're taking a break from this game, I want to personally invite any middle school or high school students to come check us out on Wednesday nights for Unfazed Student Ministry.
So we're back here. We were going to run a couple more commercials, but we really wanted you guys to check out something that's really neat here. The Eagles are taking the field right now, holding a jersey. In honor of the 13 servicemen that lost their lives, they're holding a jersey with the number 13 on it. I thought you guys might enjoy taking a look at that and being a part of that. So we'll stay here with the coin toss and see who wins the coin toss. And, we'll take a short break, and then we'll do the kickoff. So we'll hang here just a minute, see how the Gibbs fare in the kickoff or in the coin toss here.
Yeah, really done a wonderful job, Tim, with all these tributes tonight. It was, just done a lot of really special things. And like I said, hopefully, as Tim said, you guys can get a little bit of a feel watching it online there. But really cool to be here in this environment tonight. So
yeah.
And if you haven't seen it, there's a little memorial at the crossroads at the Weigels there. If you come through Harbison's Crossroads, a little memorial on the out near the Weigel sign there that's very very touching and very well done as well. So get the chance, stop by there and take a look at that too.
So it looks like Carter won the toss. They're going to defer. So Gibbs will take the ball. So we're going to take a real quick break to get in a sponsor or two here, and then we're going to get this thing started. So we'll be right back.
If you are looking for homemade cakes, cupcakes, cookies, and other goodies, give Cakes by Brie a call at 865-256-3103. Brie graduated from culinary school in 2007 and continued her love for baking into making others happy through her baking. Thank you, Cakes by Brie, for being a Big Blue sponsor. Norman Sheet Metal and Roofing is a family-owned company located in Powell, Tennessee. They have been a leading roofing contractor in East Tennessee since 1982. Contact them at 865-947-9501 for all your commercial and metal roofing needs. Thank you, Norman Sheet Metal and Roofing, for being our Player of the Game sponsor.
And we are back here at historic Ernest Whited Stadium, where the Eagles are about to take the field for the kickoff. Before we get started here, Crystal, I think you're down on the sideline. Can you tell me who the first quarter sponsor is tonight?
I certainly can. It's Gibbs Family Practice. And if you didn't know where they're located at the heart of our community, right next to the IGA. And their central focus is on healthcare needs of our community. Give them a shout. Their telephone number is 865-249-8044.
Thank you, Crystal. And Carter's lining up. Looks like they're lining up to kick off an onside kick here, Jason.
And sure enough, they did.
It did not go 10 yards, so they'll let that one skip out of bounds. It'll be an illegal procedure on the kicking team. So Gibbs is going to get great field position here to get started. I mean, give Carter credit. You might as well take a chance on something if you want to, but didn't work out that time. So
the only thing I think is it wasn't very well disguised. Now, I mean, the kicker was right on the line of scrimmage. He's not at least back up and try to disguise it a little bit, but it was, I'm like you. That's a little surprising, but hey.
So they netted about 4 yards on that kick, I think. So Gibbs is going to take over.
On the Carter 39.
Hang on just a second here. I assume we're taking the ball. They're lining up like they're going to kick it again.
There was a flag. Now they're working at the 39.
We're trying to figure out exactly what is going on.
Yeah, because we should be able to
Yeah, so we are taking over on the 39-yard line of Carter. So,
it's first and 10 Eagles.
Yeah, that's talk about good starting field position when you start in the opponent's territory and deep in the opponent's territory too. I mean, that's a great. We need to take advantage of this. Absolutely.
All right, so Gibbs starts out with a handoff. They got a lot of room on this right side. They might score on the opening play. He is taken down. That is number 44.
It's not on the lineup, but added. I forgot the name.
Levi
Allison, I believe, is on that carry. That was a great opening play for the Eagles. So they're going to have it first and 10 here.
Yeah, and I believe, Tim, the reason he's not on the lineup, I believe he is a new transfer in. So, but yeah, that's a great way to start.
Oh, yeah. It's a good way to get your name known there.
Absolutely.
I believe that was Palmer on the carry. Oh, I'm sorry, Nathan Butler on the carry.
Yeah, but Gibbs now down to the 8-yard line. 11 and a half minutes to go here, so 30 seconds in, we're knocking on the door.
Handoff goes to Butler again. He's going to squeak for about another 2 or 3 yards, so it's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Butler on the give. Tackle by Russell.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 4 yards.
So we can get a first down without scoring a touchdown here. So
another handoff to
Nathan Butler again.
Good. I don't know if he got it. So it's.
Yeah, I don't think so. Good defense by Carter there. Caught him in the backfield.
Well, Gibbs is lined up like they're going to go for it here. I think that they think that if they don't get it here, it's still going to pin Carter back. There's not a whole lot of loss here from a. They look like they tried to draw him off sides.
Yeah, 20 seconds still on the play clock, so plenty of time to keep trying. And in motion. And
so it looks like they're going to take a timeout, maybe think about it a little bit. So here an early timeout. With 10:27 left to go in the first quarter, we're going to take a real quick timeout with them. Gibbs going to talk about this one. We'll see what they do. We'll be right back.
I'm Paul Baird, the student pastor at Clear Springs Baptist Church. And as we're taking a break from this game, I want to personally invite any middle school or high school students to come check us out on Wednesday nights for Unfazed Student Ministry.
Archie Stone and Fireplace and Tennessee Fireplace Technicians are locally owned and operated in Knoxville for the past 20 years. They specialize in fireplaces, gas fireplace service, stone veneers, and walkways. Call them at 865-688-0123 or go visit them at 4700 Old Broadway in Knoxville to see their newly renovated showroom with over 24 live burning fireplaces.
And we're back here at Ernest Whited Stadium where the Eagles have taken the field. They have left the offense in. Jason, it would not surprise me if we don't see a whole lot of number 40 right here.
Big Eli
at 4th and 3, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, they are going to sneak it, and he's going to push it, try to push forward. I believe he might have it.
It's going to be close, yeah. Palmer kept and snuck it with a big push from Eli Hubbs from behind. But
don't think he made it. So they're going to measure. Carter's not thinking they made it. Crystal, what could you see down there? Do you think he made it?
No, he didn't make it.
All right, well, we'll see if you got eyes as good as the Hawks down there in the striped shirts. So,
of course he got met in the hole, but he got a good push from Eli from behind. I really thought he would get him, but that was a long 3 to go. So,
there's a lot of kink in that chain or links left in that chain. I don't think he got it. No, he's short by quite a bit.
Yeah.
Good call, Crystal. Well done.
But, Tim, as you said, it's disappointing to not come out of there with points. But, again, Carter's now taking over on the 3 or 4 yard line with 96 yards to go.
Yeah.
So if you can, get a quick 3 and out here, then you're still left yourself in good field position.
What I kind of like about all that, though, is both teams are making a statement. We're going to try an onside kick. It didn't work. We're going to go for it on 4th down. It didn't work. But you know what? We're back square. Now they got to go 97 yards to try to score.
Absolutely.
So 10:21 left to go in the first quarter. Carter is lined up. Look like they are lining up to pass, but I would be surprised if they pass here.
Yeah, out of their own end zone.
Oh, he does. I like it. I actually like that. So it's going to be picked. Oh, no.
It was in his
hands. Almost
but
picked off.
Yeah, the receiver, honestly, ended up becoming a defender there because that was a pick for us. But
yeah, Connor Atkins had it in his hands briefly, but just couldn't kind of pull it down. Good defense by the Eagles.
Yeah. Yeah, because he was one-on-one. There was no safety help back there. So if he had caught that one, he was gone. So, yeah, great defense on the part of Gibbs.
So 10-16. Looks like we may have a marker on the field.
So Gibbs jumped offside, so we're going to give him a little bit get him out of the hole a little bit there, but still just moves it out to about the 8, so they still got a ways to go.
So it's going to be 2nd and 5, 10-16 left to go in this first opening quarter.
And off up the middle.
He got a good second effort there. Brought him out to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Actually, they're going to spot it at the 6, it looks like.
Brown on the carry, stopped by West. It's 3rd.
Quick hurry-up offense here by Carter, and he is going to have the first down, I believe. Yep, it's going to spot it about the 15.5 yard line, about 16.
Yeah, good stop by Gibbs, but like I said, just needed about a yard to go there. So Carter's going a little hurry up here, kind of like Tennessee last night. So,
yeah. So handoff goes to number
good tackle
3.
in the backfield.
Great tackle.
Wyatt West.
Yeah. And dropped for a loss by Wyatt
He even
West.
fought through the stiff arm, so yeah, good defense by Gibbs there. Loss of about 2 on that one, so now it's 2nd and 12.
It's 2nd and 12.
9:20 to go in the first quarter here. Carter back to pass again.
Good pass across the middle. He's got daylight. I don't think they're going to catch him.
Oh.
That is 6 for the Carter Hornets. 6 for number 6. Touchdown, Carter.
A nice kind of crossing pattern there, and once he got behind the defense, they just could not catch him.
So with 9 minutes left to go in this opening quarter, Carter strikes first. It took a little bit to get going here by both teams, but Carter, that was a great play across the middle.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it just great pass, great catch. Wasn't going to catch him. So
timing was perfect, and he got behind the defense and just couldn't catch up.
So that was number 6, Caleb Harper. Is that right?
Yeah, and it actually looks like they're lined up to go for 2 here.
Yep. It's going to be close.
Looks like
no good.
Yeah, no good.
No good. So Gibbs holds them here on the extra point. 9 minutes in this first quarter. Gibbs trails now 6-0 to the Carter Hornets. I tell you, Jason, I don't know, man. That was just a good play by Carter.
It was. And, you can get beat on that one, but our secondary had been pretty solid before that. We've broken up some passes before that, so, you hope that's a fluke. But yeah, I mean, can't take away from him. He had a good play. And
you have to appreciate the way Carter is coming out here really aggressive on the opening kickoff try, really aggressive on the play calls. I mean, it's just they've got a good mix, and really, I mean, they're solid right now, I think. And, we knew this was going to be a challenge for Gibbs, and obviously there's a lot of time left. But if you get into the Gibbs style of offense is not really a track meet. And so Gibbs really wants to try to be methodical here, try to drive it down. And you can tell that Carter is more hurry up, more aggressive. Let's try to put as many points on the board as we can.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, like you said, they're throwing passes out of their end zone, and, you don't even find college teams doing that hardly. So, yeah, they're very, very aggressive with their play calling, and certainly for high school to be passing that much is not the norm. So.
All right, so Carter here lines up for the kickoff.
And this one appears to be normal.
He is lined up in the backfield, but you know what? If I was Gibbs, I wouldn't necessarily take my eyes off of it here.
Hope that front line is paying attention. So
he does kick it deep. A good kick. Catch that 5, and he's trying to work his way through the middle of the field. Not a whole lot there. He got out to about the 18-yard line or so. So that's where the Eagles will take it. So not quite the starting field position they had just a second ago.
No. But still a good return. I believe that was Silas Williams on the return, number 9. So.
Yep. So with 8:54, if you're just joining us, Carter tried an onside kick. It did not work. Gibbs got it on Carter's about the 45-yard line or so, or 40-yard line. Took it down to about the 3-yard line. Went for it on 4th down. Was not able to make it. And so Carter come back, went down the field, big play, scored a touchdown.
Missed the 2-point conversion though. So.
Oh, 44's got some room on this other side. I mean, that's an opening play right there for Gibbs, I think.
Same one as the other one, and about the same result.
Yeah.
So Levi Allison again, I believe.
Yeah, so Levi Allison, leave that kid in there. Let's go now.
Got to get him on the roster.
That's right.
On this roster sheet, he's on the roster, but we got to get his name on the sheet. Like I said, I think I heard he was maybe a new transfer, maybe just got on the team or got into the school. So
he's got a lot of speed.
He does.
All right, so it's going to bring up 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line, 8:35 left to go in this opening quarter.
Yeah, those sweeps around the end have been good for us. Bit of a bobble on the snap there. But.
Still churning away, though. Be careful holding that ball out like that, but he was able to pick up a good 5 yards on that, it looks like. So.
Yeah, like I said, kept moving. I thought he was kind of met at the line of scrimmage, but he ended up picking up 5 yards out of that. So a good second effort.
Stopped by Brown and Russell.
McCamus again on the left side.
Carter did a good job of sniffing that out. He may have lost a couple actually on that.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to bring up 3rd and about 7.
7:49 to go in the first quarter here.
It's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, did actually lose a couple on that one. So, we've gashed Carter on 1st down both those times, but they really stiffened up after that. Keeps passing here.
Oh, he's some open. Oh, yeah, that's a great pass. Great pass. Is that Butler?
Silas Williams.
Silas Williams on that catch.
Yeah, great pickup.
Yeah, so tackled about the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Very nice play from scrimmage there.
Very similar play to what Carter ran that they scored their touchdown on. Kind of a little bit of a slant towards the middle there, and good job by Gibbs. Passing again.
Kind of lobbed it over.
Yeah, got a flag, though.
There's going to be a flag now. I'll be interested to see what they call here because both were battling over that ball. We'll just see what the officials say.
Yeah, that was a tough throw from Palmer, too. He kind of threw across his body. Yeah, pass interference against Carter, so that's good. It was a tough throw. Good pass by Palmer, but he was throwing against his grain there, so it bit of a tough throw.
All right, so with 7:08 to go here in the opening quarter, Gibbs trails 6-0. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 with the penalty there. Puts him on about the
25-yard line.
Yep, 25-yard line.
Yes, we're able to move the ball. So,
when you get 10, 15 yards for a penalty,
that helps.
That helps.
We'll take them however we get them.
That's right.
Is Palmer in the shotgun? Rolling the pass again.
That's Hubbs. Yep. So it's picked up about 8-9 yards on that, it looks like. Maybe more than that.
Tim, I wonder, like we were talking, other than those runs around the end, we were kind of getting bottled up going up the middle, and that's 3 passes in a row from Gibbs now.
Yeah, I really think they started opening up their passing game last week against Webb, and that's going to be close, down about the 3 or 4 yard line. Good run there.
Boone McCamus again.
Tackled by Blankenship.
Is that going to be? Yep, moving the chains, 1st and goal. So.
Yeah, McCamus found some good holes there and just kind of, he's a little elusive back.
Absolutely. Yeah, 1st and goal from the 5, 6:48 to go in the first quarter here. So.
Yep, so it looks like we're going to have a timeout. Maybe Carter. Yeah, Carter's going to talk about this one. We're going to take a real quick one with him, and we'll be right back.
If you do not attend church anywhere, we would love to invite you and your family to visit Clear Springs. Our church is truly for the entire family. We offer Sunday school and ministries for all ages, but most importantly, we have cross-centered preaching. Pastor Justin Pratt and our church family share often that it is truly amazing at what the Lord is doing in our church. We are located in the heart of the Gibbs community at Harbison's Crossroads. For more information, please visit our website at clearspringsbaptist.net.
And welcome back to Ernest Whited Stadium. Well, we're in a timeout here for Carter. Carter wanted to talk about, try to slow some of this momentum that Eagles have driving ball down the field with 6:48 left to go in the opening quarter. Gibbs trails right now 6-0. And so Eagles is going to come out. They're going to have it 1st and 5, or actually 1st and goal here from the 5.
Yeah, Tim, I'm like you. I see Eli Hubbs in there. Of course, he's kind of in the fullback position, but I could see a handoff to him.
We also got Coppinger over here on this right side. They did hand it off to touchdown Gibbs.
Nathan Butler.
They handed it off to Nathan Butler, and he puts it in the end zone for an Eagles score to tie this thing up 6-6 with 6:44 left to go in the first quarter. And the all-important extra point. Carter went for 2, didn't make it. Gibbs is going more traditional here with an extra point. I saw him kicking in pre-warm-ups, and let's see how he does here. He kicked it like he was in warm-ups, which was down the pike. That extra point is good, so the Eagles take the lead 7-6 with 6:44 left to go in the first quarter. Just a methodic drive by the Eagles. They got a little help on a penalty there, but it was early. I mean, it was early in the down count there, so it helped them. But obviously, you could tell the Eagles were marching down the field.
Absolutely, a great answer and a great response to that score from Carter. So that's the best answer you can get to just move it right back down the field and actually end up taking the lead by getting your extra points. So, yeah, great response from Gibbs there. So, who knows? We may end up in a scoring shootout here. It's kind of the way it's going now. So we'll see. Hopefully the Gibbs defense can stiffen up a little bit here and hold those guys. So, again, 6:44 left in the first quarter here. Gibbs on top 7-6. So.
All right, let's see what Carter does here with an answer. Been an entertaining game so far.
a lot of offense early on. So.
Oh, I think that is what we call in golf as a little bit of shankopotamus.
That's right. So kick out of bounds, so they'll get it at the 35, I believe. So
that happens.
It does.
That happens.
And you look at that, you think, kicking, that's easy. But I tell you, I've tried that a few times. Now, Tim actually was a kicker way back in high school. But I've tried that a few times, and it's a lot harder than you think. So give these guys credit. They
I don't know if I'd say that out loud or not.
It's been so many years, nobody remembers now. So.
All right, so 6:44 left to go in this first quarter. Pitch back to, actually is a little handoff there to number 5 for the Hornets. I need to.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, he certainly didn't gain anything. Might have even lost a yard there. It looks like they're marking him back with about a yard loss. So.
That was Spencer Russell on the carry for that play. Brings up 2nd and 10, so no gain.
6:20 to go. Quick slant again in the middle. A good pass. Pick up about 8 or 9 there.
Yeah, that was the pass complete to Blankenship on that. So he's about a yard short. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. We'll delay run here. Good defense by the Eagles. Good initial stop, but good run. He's still on his feet. Finally brought down about the 43-yard line. They had him in the backfield.
They did. It made contact, and I honestly thought there was even some help coming, and I thought that help was going to get him, but he got loose from him back there, and unfortunately picked up the first down. So,
all right, so 5:51. Again, another quick hurry up. Good job by the Eagles that time.
I believe that was
number 29.
Therese McKinney.
Yep. So again, hurry up here, trying to get the Eagles, keep them from getting set. Quick pass to the right side. He's brought down for about a 4 or 5 yard gain.
5:28 to go in the first quarter here. We try to keep you guys updated on the score because I know we don't have the clock on the screen, so that's why we try to keep you guys up to date on that.
So good pass across the middle. It's going to be enough for a first down. They brought him down about the point of contact there, but still good enough to move the chains.
Oh, might be a little pushing because a flag came out late and Gibbs is clapping. So I wonder if there was a little extracurricular from Carter there. Maybe going to cost him some yards.
Yeah, so it's going to get, if it's getting chippy this early, either the officials will send a message early or we're going to have these kinds of flags the whole game.
That's right. Let's hope both teams keep their head on here. So
they're pointing to the Carter side, so it looks like they're going to be walking this one back. If it's a 15-yarder, it's going to bring up 1st and 25. So it is a dead ball, unsportsmanlike against Carter. So they're going to back them up to now they place the ball at the 42-yard line.
So instead of being on the 39, yeah.
Actually, 48-yard line. So it's 1st and 25. Clock is moving under 5 minutes now. Long pass to the right side. Oh, man. Good defense there by number 22 for Gibbs. That's Isaiah Werkheiser. But here's the thing. If he would have looked up, he might have had 6 going the other way.
He could have. Yeah, the receiver, kind of bobbled the catch. It actually literally bounced off his helmet and right about the time that Werkheiser got there. So, but I will take the incompletion. So, 2nd 25.
Pass back, got a lot of time, got a man across on this left side. Good tackle, good hit by Hubbs.
Eli Hubbs.
Man, I felt that up here.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, number 6 for Carter, that's Harper. He's going to feel that one for a minute or two.
Yeah, I only picked up about 5 yards on that, so still way behind the chains here, 3rd and 20. So, yeah, if Gibbs can hold him here, it would be
so it's going to bring up 3rd and 20. Gibbs got a late substitution there. Looks like they're trying to still kind of figure out. We do have a rush coming in on this left side. That's I see a flag come in late. Couple flags. That was thought they were going to let that one go, but it was pretty obvious.
Yeah, and the bad thing about that, that'll be an automatic. Well, no, wait. Is pass interference automatic first down in high school?
I think they changed it, Jason. I don't think it is an automatic first down. I think it'll be a spot foul.
If it's not an automatic first down, then that's not enough for a first. But high school does have some rules that are a little different sometimes, and I couldn't remember.
Now they are going to step it off. It's not a spot, but
if it's not an automatic first down, I don't think he's got enough to get there.
It's a 15-yarder. So he's giving him 15 yards, but it's not going to be an automatic first down.
Okay.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and a manageable 6 yards here. It looks like 5 or 6 yards.
I think just a killer. And it was the right call. I mean, the Gibbs guy absolutely was there early, but, man, just a killer. Yeah,
you hate to give him that, but at least it's a 3rd down here. I do think it's probably 4-down territory for Carter. Oh, they drew the Eagles' defense there offsides. I'm sure Mr. Gibson's not going to be happy about that one.
The offensive line coach and defensive line coach is going to have a talk with them. So.
Yeah, so that's going to give them the 5 yards they need. So that is going to move the chains. So it's going to give Carter a first down from the 28-yard line. Actually, a 24-yard line now. Good defense there by the Eagles.
Maybe we can stiffen up here, and 4:20 to go in the first quarter. So, yeah, you feel bad about basically just giving them that first down, but, those mistakes just happen, and it's still early in the season. So
I tell you, Jason, they're playing some football here. There's some pushing going on after the whistles and all that stuff. So I don't think we're going to see the last personal flag foul for the evening. Swing pass over to the right side for number 28, it looked like. Is that
right?
right?
About 4 or 5 there, so. Tim, and like you said in the pregame, Carter remembers that beating of last year, and they remember their, 0-7 against us in the last 7 games. So, yeah, they've got something to prove, too, and to prove that their 2 wins are not flukes, prove there's something serious in the district. So,
yep, so 3:37 left to go. A little hesitation on that throw, but it actually worked out. They're going to spot it right at the first down marker. I think he's going to have enough, and they are moving the chains. So it's going to bring up 1st and 10. Carter can get a first down before they score, but it's going to be 1st and 10 about the, looks like the 13, 14-yard line here. Again, another pump fake, and he walks in.
Same as before, I believe, number 6.
Yep.
I believe who scored the other touchdown.
6 for number 6, Caleb Harper. Scores a touchdown for the Carter Hornets with 3:12 left to go in this first quarter.
Yeah, Tim, I tell you, Carter's been able to move the ball and passing well. We need to, looks like they're going for 2 again here, but hopefully we can tighten up our secondary a little bit and slow them down.
So a little lob pass just over his head. Intended for number 1 there, Blankenship, just a little bit out of the outstretched arms of him. So it will be 12-7 now for the Carter Hornets with 3:12 here in the first quarter. We'll be right back.
Volunteer Buildings and Structures is in halls next to Tractor Supply and in the Oliver Springs community. They specialize in on-site built storage buildings, metal carports, garages, and barns. Contact Gary or Diane Ferguson at 865-240-3421. Thank you, Volunteer Buildings and Structures, for being a Big Blue sponsor. Patterson Tennessee Waste has been serving East Tennessee and surrounding areas since 1979. They offer dump trucking, topsoil, mulch, and roll-off containers. Contact Dusty Patterson at 865-922-4037 for more information. Thank you, Patterson Tennessee Waste, for being a Big Blue sponsor.
And we're back here at Ernest Whitehead Stadium where the Carter Hornets have taken the lead again with 3:12 left to go in the first quarter. Crystal, who's this quarter sponsored by?
It is Gibbs Family Practice, one of our very own, located in the heart of the community, right next to the IGA. And if you need to give them a call, their phone number is 865-249-8044. Thank you, Gibbs Family Practice.
Thank you, Goose. All right, here with looks like we got to know more flags coming. So it's this might be another dead ball foul here, Jason. Let's see here. Is that, or it might have been I don't know if there was a face mask maybe there.
Yep.
No, it's dead ball, unsportsmanlike against Carter again. So Carter's having a tough time keeping the emotions in check here so far in this game.
And that was a good return anyway. I mean, out to the 30, and then we tacked 15 more on that. We're going to start at the 45. So yeah, Gibbs has definitely had the win of the field position game tonight, so we just need to capitalize on it.
I'm not sure who exactly the penalty was on, but like you say, obviously you'll take the yardage anytime you can get it.
Absolutely. So. Yeah, like I said, a good return anyway. We had, I believe that was Silas Williams on the return. So yeah, 1st and 10 from the 45. 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Seems like it's been a slow first quarter.
It has, and Carter's played that hurry up. They threw it a lot. They've, mixed it up. Obviously, the penalties stop the clock whenever they're trying to sort those out. So you're right. It's been kind of slow.
Yeah, still 3 minutes to go. A lot of points scored, but clock seems to be moving slow.
Oh, we got a rollout.
Eli Hubbs on the reception.
Yeah,
got
good
the first
play.
down.
Good play. He actually had both. Looked like he had both Williams and Eli out there on the outside, and he connected with Eli, and great pickup. So it moved the chains, 1st and 10.
Attempt number 44 that Levi Allison's in again for us. So let's see if we get another sweep around the end. So
give him the rock. Give him the rock, and it goes to him.
Oh, they caught him this time.
I think Carter was ready for it that time. I mean, hey, third time's a charm, I guess, but.
They figured out the same thing we did. When 44 comes in the game,
yeah, he's going to get the ball.
Yeah, and then he comes out. So
that's all right, Levi. You got a lot more of that coming,
absolutely.
buddy.
So yeah, it might go back to that well again later. So
2:20 left to go here in the first quarter. Gibbs trails 12-7. Again, looking down, he's got a man wide open. Oh, just overthrew him.
Just a tick out of bounds.
If he could, I mean, Williams had his guy beat. And if he would have able to lay it out there, That would have been 6 all the way, just kind of missed that one. So
just overthrew the tiniest bit. So
Palmer would like to have that one back. So,
but like you said, though, Tim, it's good to see Gibbs actually open up and pass the ball some more. We didn't need to in the Halls game, and still able to win, but definitely throwing it a lot more this week.
Well, another pass, could not haul that one in. I think he heard maybe a couple of footsteps on that one. Yeah. So Coppinger was not able to haul that one in. It was intended for him. 2:09, and Gibbs is thinking about going to it here for 4th and 14. We got a flag on the field, though.
Okay. Yeah, the thing about that catch with Coppinger, and I think you're exactly right, Tim, I think he was thinking about the hit. He wouldn't have had the first down anyway, but looks like the penalty's going to give it to us.
Personal foul, roughing the passer against Carter.
Yeah.
So that gives them another 15.
Yep.
Man. So Carter gives them a gift there.
Yeah. It's at least the third 15-yarder against Carter, so they're going to be behind on the penalty battle tonight. Yardage.
We got a little movement on the line.
Maybe get 5 more.
Yeah, it is 5 more. They did throw the penalty on that, so it is offsides against Carter. So right now, I think the refs are leading rushing for Gibbs.
I think you're right.
So 2:09 left to go in this first quarter. I think we've moved about 30 yards, and I don't think a second has clicked off the time here. Good run there. Yeah, very nice run. That was Butler, look like.
Yep, Nathan Butler again. Move the chains again, so first down.
So
2 minutes to go.
Yep, inside 2 minutes now.
Good for 7 yards and a first down, Eagles.
First and 10 on the 21.
So Carter has to call timeout here.
You had a couple players that weren't going to make it off the field, and Gibbs is going to snap it and catch them with too many men on the field. Carter realized that and called the timeout.
I'd say this will be a quick timeout, but that's all right. We're going to take a real quick break as well, and we'll be right back.
Clear Springs will be hosting a day of service and remembrance on Sunday, September 12th. The morning worship service will include a time of honoring our first responders and remembering the events of September 11th, 2001. In addition, the service will be followed by lunch from food trucks on the lower level of the church building. Families can purchase from food trucks and enjoy lunch outside with friends. Gibbs Family Practice is located in the heart of the Gibbs community. Their central focus is on the health care needs of the community they serve. Gibbs Family Practice is now accepting patients. Give them a call at 865-249-8044.
And welcome back here to Ernest Whitehead Stadium, where the Eagles are marching down the field with a little help of Carter's discipline right now. It's a little shaky. Gibbs has had a few penalties on this drive that has put him down now to about the 21-yard line and first down. So handoff goes to Butler, maybe picked up a half a yard of that.
Yeah, not much there. It's been tough sledding up the middle tonight. No matter who's had it for us, we've struggled getting through the center of the line. They've plugged those holes well. So. Second down, minute 30 to go in the first quarter.
Yep. So going to bring up 2nd and 10 here. Play action, got a man open. Touchdown, Gibbs! Beautiful play. Beautiful play to Williams.
Little misdirection, and I thought it was going to be a quarterback scramble, and he went over there and had the guy wide open. So yeah,
I mean that was sold very well. Palmer with a beautiful pass. Yeah. I mean that was just a phenomenal play all the way around to put the Eagles up now 13-12 with the extra point pending.
Yeah, like I said, just a great fake, and everything executed well on that one.
Kicks down and up, and it is good. So Gibbs now up 14-12 over the Hornets with 1:17 left to go in the first quarter. Man, again, that was just an awesome play.
It really was. Yeah, great. Again, another good answer. You know, it's kind of like a prize fight. You know, Carter comes out and lands a blow, and Gibbs comes right back. So we've answered every time. So, yeah.
Well, it's, one thing I will mention, we've got a couple of big sponsors that we really want to thank. Perry Realty Group Debbie and Eddie Perry with Perry Realty Group are customer focused with positive energy and attitude to work hard and smart to help you find the property you are searching for or desire to sell. Perry Realty Group is located at 1302 Tazewell Pike in Corrington. Check them out online at perryrealtygroup.com or call them today at 865-309-5512 for your real estate needs. We appreciate what they do. We've got another Eagles sponsor we'll mention here in just a minute whenever we have another a little bit of a break here. But, man, Jason, I know they got help on that drive. That, give it to the Eagles. They did what they needed to do there.
Absolutely.
So a short kick, going to take it on the run, and he's going to be still on his feet. Finally took him down about the 42-yard line. It looks like there is a Hornet that's shaken up on the 40-yard line.
He's getting up, looks like, thankfully.
Getting up.
So, yeah, good. Yeah, but great starting field position for Carter here. So it's
well, Carter's probably going to go hurry up again. They're going to try to put points on the board quick. Yep. It's so interesting how two different philosophies are happening here. You got Gibbs that tries to methodically march it down. You got Carter that's just trying to open it up and throw it and get down the field as quick as they can. So,
yep.
But right now Gibbs is leading on the scoreboard.
Right. Yeah, that's all that matters. So 1:09 to go in the first quarter here. So
we knew this would be a good one. It's not turning out to disappoint.
No, absolutely.
Oh, got a man, just beyond his fingertips. That was number 30, intended for number 31. That's Wyatt Gallion. Man, he's a speedster.
Yeah, he had just a step there, so if that could have been on target, it could have been 6.
He might have even taken Kevin in the 40 here with that kind of speed.
We give our producers a hard time, but appreciate Kevin and Nelson. They do a great job keeping us online and on the air here.
So fake pitch, quarterback keep, maybe got nothing out of that.
Yeah,
actually about
lost.
-2.
Yeah, and Tim, I wonder, I almost wonder was it a busted play, but maybe not.
Could have been. We're under now 30. We're at 35 seconds left to go in this first quarter, so this may be the last one. Pass is complete. Broke away on this left side and trying to be chased down and is going to be wrestled out of bounds, but he makes it to the 28-yard line or so before they finally get him down. That was a good play.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, there was probably 4 defenders around him, but give Carter credit. The ball was accurate. It was right in the spot that it needed to be, and even though Gibbs is all around it, we just couldn't disrupt it.
As this first quarter winds down, 22 seconds now. Handoff goes to number 3. Good run. He's still on his feet. Finally take him down after about a 4 progress is probably going to give him about a 7-yard gain, it looks like.
Probably the last play down to 8 seconds in the first quarter here. So
I don't know. I wouldn't put it past him to snap it here before.
No, they're going to try to get it in. You're right. Yeah, snap it with 2 seconds left, just about.
Carried again again, that's number 3.
Brown on the carry.
Brown. Parisian Brown.
That does take us to the end of the first quarter, though.
Yeah, so at the end of the first quarter, Gibbs leads 14-12. We'll be right back.
Carter 12.
Archie Stone & Fireplace and Tennessee Fireplace Technicians are locally owned and operated in Knoxville for the past 20 years. They specialize in fireplaces, gas fireplace service, stone veneers, and walkways. Call them at 865-688-0123 or go visit them at 4700 Old Broadway in Knoxville to see their newly renovated showroom with over 24 live burning fireplaces. Norman Sheet Metal and Roofing is a family-owned company located in Powell, Tennessee. They have been a leading roofing contractor in East Tennessee since 1982. Contact them at 865-947-9501 for all your commercial and metal roofing needs. Thank you, Norman Sheet Metal and Roofing, for being our player of the game sponsor.
And we're back here on the Gibbs High School campus where the Eagles lead 14-12 at the beginning of the second quarter. Crystal, who's our second quarter sponsor?
Well, it is Humphreys Heating and Air. With 30 years of experience, Humphreys Heating and Air services commercial and residential heating, ventilation, air conditioning in Knox County and the surrounding areas. Also, Marty and his sons are Gibbs football alumni. Give them a call at 865-765-8117.
All right, thanks, Crystal, with a little shovel pass here, and he's going to score, maybe. I don't see a signal yet. Touchdown.
Yep, referee did finally, yep.
Touchdown for Carter.
Yeah, just a little quarterback just basically touched the ball, and like I said, Tim, like a little shuttle pass right to the guy sweeping around the end and had a shot at him in the backfield, but he turned the corner and just could not catch him back.
Well, that took 9 seconds in this second quarter for them to score, so now they're up 18-14 with, again, going for it in 2. They have not been successful yet. Got a man open, a little bit of grabbing over there. There is a flag, so this one may get a retry here.
Move them up a yard.
Yeah, the defender just really didn't have a good position there. It was kind of getting away from him and kind of tugged on that jersey a little bit, and it was right in front of the official, and you pretty much had to throw a flag there.
Yeah, the good thing is it doesn't help them a whole lot. I get probably half the distance, so I guess they get about a yard and a half. So.
But important to them, they get another try.
Yeah, exactly. So. Yeah, that's the downside.
Yeah, so let's see if they can convert here.
And in motion.
Rolling out. Breaking to the outside, just overthrew it. So no good on that try.
Yeah, and I thought the quarterback was going to run it there. He had some room. I thought he could have got it in, but tried the pass, but just missed him in the back of the end zone.
So Carter does take the lead, makes it 18-14 with 11:51 left to go in this second quarter. I want to take a minute to mention our other Eagle sponsor. They help us out tremendously as well. That's Archie's Stone and Fireplace and Tennessee Fireplace Technicians. Archie Stone and Fireplace and Tennessee Fireplace Technicians are locally owned and operated in Knoxville for the past 20 years. They specialize in fireplaces, gas fireplace service, stone, veneer, and walkways. Call them at 865-688-0123 or come visit them at 4700 Old Broadway in Knoxville to see their newly renovated showroom and over 24 live burning fireplaces. I bet it's hot in there.
I would say so. I tell you, obviously we're in the press box and not outside, but last night when I was out, it was a bit chilly, so I'm guessing they may be needing it outside tonight.
Might be curled up in front of those fireplaces. So. No, this is perfect football weather. I mean, whether you're in the stands or you're on the sidelines, this is perfect. This is awesome.
Yeah, definitely not no lack of entertainment. I mean, 18-14, we just started the second quarter. So, but again, so far, every time Carter scored, Gibbs has been able to come back and respond. So kind of like punch, counter punch. So, it may be whoever's got the ball last, maybe who wins tonight. So if we keep this up.
All right, so pretty good kick, little line drive, sets up. That is McAmis. I think he's got a gap in the middle, hit hard. About the 43-yard line, he pops up. He's ready to go, though. Man, that's a good return. Gives the Eagles a good starting point here on this drive.
Absolutely.
11:44. If you just joined us, I'm sorry, because you've missed a good football game
really
so far. It's been what we expected. These teams always play hard when they play each other. Gibbs has had Carter's number for several years now, and you know Carter's wanting to try to rectify that, so both teams are at it. So
very evenly matched so far.
Another good, dangerous pass, but a good pass.
Yeah, right in between two defenders there. But
Hubbs was able to pull that down. He got about 8 out of that. I don't know about that, but worked out.
And again, Palmer throwing that across his body too, so a bit of a tough throw from him, but Hubbs did a good job to bring it in.
Give it to Gibbs, though, credit. They are mixing it up tonight. They are running, they're passing.
Palmer's in trouble. Good block.
That was just athletic ability. There might be careful there. We did see a flag come in there late. So number 13 for Carter got a late flag. It was a late push because he was well outside of the bounds, but you gotta pass on that opportunity.
Absolutely. Especially on the Gibbs sideline, right? You don't want to push the guy on the visiting sideline of all places. But
yeah, so Gibbs is going to get another 15 here. It's personal foul. So a late hit on the Hornets.
I tell you, it was great scrambling by Palmer, but I tell you, give credit there to Nathan Butler, too. He got a great block to let him get free there and did a good job to not get a block in the back. It was close, but he didn't. It was a clean block, and that's what sprang Palmer for the first down and the penalty on top of it.
So play action, rolling out to the right. He's got a man wide open on the left side. Good catch by the Eagles. Touchdown.
He held on to it. Nice.
Man, that was all Coppinger. Laid out, touchdown, Eagles. He had actually two guys wide open on that. Really, Coppinger was the one that was covered a little bit more. He had somebody else on that other side, but great throw. Give it credit to Coppinger for pulling that one in. Touchdown, Eagles. They're up 20-18 with 11:07 left to go in this second quarter.
Absolutely. Like you said, laid out, caught it in the air.
Beautiful. Might have got a piece of that one.
Yep.
It's no good.
So that's the first extra point that the Eagles have missed. So they're still up by 2, 20-18. 11:07 left to go in this second quarter. We're going to take just a real short break to let these guys get lined back up. Don't go anywhere.
With 30 years of experience, Humphreys Heating and Air services commercial and residential heating, ventilation, and air conditioning in Knox County and surrounding areas. Marty Humphreys and his sons are Gibbs football alumni. They pride themselves on dependability and honesty. Give Marty a call at 865-765-8117. Hey, y'all, thanks for watching the broadcast today. My name is Rob Maddox. I'm the worship pastor here at Clear Springs, and I would love to invite you and your family to come join us for one of our worship services on Sundays. We have them in the morning at 10:15 and in the evening at 6 o'clock, and we would love to have you come join us for one of those services.
And we are back here in the barn burner here at Gibbs High School with 11:07 left. That's right, 11:07 left to go in the second quarter. It's 20-18.
Yep.
Gibbs up. Our producer, the man, told us, look, remind them of this. If you missed the first part of this game, you can go back and watch it because we've got it on archive there that you can go back and check it out.
Yeah, clearspringsbaptist.net. It should be archived, so you should be able to see a replay.
So great return by Carter here. That's number 3. That's Brown on the return.
Good hit by the Gibbs guy to get him out of bounds, but yeah, they're starting on the Gibbs side of the ball Gibbs side of the field, about the 42 it looks like.
You know, it's interesting though. Gibbs has kind of shifted a little bit of their, typically Gibbs is that methodical, drive it down, eat up the clock. They're kind of shifting their philosophy here a little bit. They're throwing a lot. They're trying to hit the big plays. They're like, Carter, that's the way you want to play? Let's play.
That's right.
So a good pickup there by, I don't know who that was. That was Brown again. Picked up about 5 yards, bringing up second down here.
All on the 38 and already snapped again. And
yeah, again, hurry up. We got a flag come in. I'm not sure what this one would be.
Penalty holding against the Hornets.
Holding against Carter. So
right,
I tell you, I don't know what the penalty yardage is, but Carter's 2-1 ahead of Gibbs tonight, I'm sure. So.
Yeah, we can take a look at that here at halftime. We might have to take a gander on how many penalty yards. Right now, it looks like if you count this one, they're going to probably come in at the 100-yard mark now on penalties.
Wow. Yeah. And at least 3 of those, if I remember, were unsportsmanlike or personal fouls. So, yeah.
So late entry by Carter. Looks like Brown has went to the sideline. So looking downfield,
Ooh, good hit.
Get on the ball. Oh, they're calling it incomplete pass. Man, that was awful close to a completed pass and fumble. But
yeah. Yeah, and I'm sure, honestly, the coaches will talk to him that even if you don't think it is, get on it. You might sway the opinion. So,
but I tell you what, either way, that was excellent defense by the Eagles.
Yes, it really was.
It's 3rd and 16.
Yeah.
So it's bringing up 3rd and 16 here. This is an important down for the Eagles. Get them off the field.
absolutely. I don't think we've had a punt team in this game yet. Gibbs went for it on 4th down once, but I don't think either team has punted yet.
Yeah,
So,
I don't think so either. Back to pass. A lot of time, and he's sacked. Big-time sack by the Eagles down at the 42-yard line, 43-yard line. Jason, I think you're going to see your first punt team.
Yeah, there you go. That was Isaiah Workhauser with a big sack there, not only to push them back some yardage, but to get them off the field. 10:01 to go here in the second quarter. And
brought to you by Humphreys Heating and Air. So that was a big-time sack.
Yes, it was. That's their quarterback.
Blocked by the Eagles.
Blocked the punt.
So it is down right there at the 43-yard line. Can they not advance a fumble or a blocked punt like that?
I was just thinking, Gibbs I think could, but I think he just was afraid to touch it. That was my concern. I'm like, don't touch it and lose it again.
Yeah, so. I believe he could have, because a lot of them are patting him on the head, like probably should have grabbed that one there. But either way, Gibbs, give him credit. I mean, that was just an awesome defensive series for the Eagles. So
well, and Carter there, and I don't know if it was design play that their quarterback was doing their punting, but he held that a long time.
He did,
and he was trying to run out to the edge, but he gave him too much time to get in the backfield. So
so rolls out, got a man. He's going to. That might be a flag. Yep, comes a flag.
Be pass interference on Carter.
So good job by Carpenter to come back to the ball to draw that flag.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been a tough catch. The ball was a little bit underthrown, but you're right. It made it kind of drew the flag when he tried to come back to it. So
yeah, as a defender, that's so hard, because obviously you got your back turned to the ball. You're trying to play the man, and that'll get called every time, though.
Yeah, so that takes them to probably 125 yards in penalties, maybe, or 115. So.
Yeah, so we still have 9:36 left to go in this second quarter, folks.
Yeah.
So that's 9 penalties on Carter for 110 yards.
Barely into the second quarter, so. Big hole.
Oh, big hole in this left side for Butler. They better not get another. They got another one.
Yeah, wow.
So they got another one. So I think what's happening here is the referees are trying to send a message, calm down, or we're going to keep throwing the flags.
Yeah.
You either want us to keep throwing the flags, or you're going to try to settle down just a little bit.
Yeah, and again, it wasn't a bad push, but it was clearly out of bounds, and he did it. So it was,
if you're a Carter fan, you might be looking at this saying, man, there's a lot of home cooking going on here. But if you were here watching this, you can tell there's a lot of these things that are happening that is well after. I mean, you got to keep your head in the game. I mean, Carter's definitely in this game, but they keep shooting themselves in the foot to keep Gibbs from staying on top.
Absolutely. Yeah, and like I said, he was clearly out of bounds, and it wasn't hard, bad hit or anything, but it was clearly out of bounds and unnecessary. So it was a good call. Refs are talking a little bit now, maybe about the spots. So.
All right, so we still have conversation trying to figure this one out. So,
were there 2 penalties?
I think there's 2 penalties. It looks like there's one that occurred during the live ball, and there's one that occurred after the play was over.
Okay, so Gibbs got penalized first, apparently.
Yeah, so it should put them at the 14. Now it's going to bring up like 2nd and 1.
Okay.
So after all, I'm not sure what the penalty was on Gibbs, but that put them back. Then they got the 15 yards for unsportsmanlike, but it still did not give them a first down. So it's
1st and 1 is what the scoreboard's showing. So I guess it was an automatic first down, but then after the penalty.
Well, the guy on the sideline that's controlling the down marker is flashing 3rd down now.
Okay.
So.
All right, so the scoreboard is just wrong. Okay. All right, so now we're showing it is 3rd and
Third and one.
Okay.
A short one.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, folks. We honestly don't know either. There's a lot going on there. Two separate penalties.
No, so Richie's keeping them straight. So he called it 2nd and 1, and the guy changed it on the other side. So he's keeping him straight.
All right, so 2nd and 1.
So it is 2nd and 1.
8:50 to go here, so.
$8:44 left to go in the second. Oh, he's got some room in the middle and brought down about the 8-yard line.
Boone McAmis. So, yeah, I thought he had a hole there, but
he closed up a little quick.
He did, yeah. But he still got the first down, so that's the key.
So 8:39.
First and goal from the 8.
I was hoping my wingman down there would be close to the goal line to see if they might be able to get it in here. Oh, he slips down in the backfield. Is that McAmis in the backfield? Yeah.
Yep.
Feet just got out underneath him just a little bit.
Yeah, we're sending Crystal down to kind of give us a little goal line bird's eye view there, so eagle eye view. So
yeah, we got to get there first. So second and looks like 2nd and goal from the 11. Rolls out. Oh, he had it. He had it and dropped it.
Yeah, wouldn't have been in the end zone, but could have been a 4 or 5 yard pickup. But
he did take a shot though. That pass was intended for number 11,
Atkins.
Connor Atkins. Yeah. So Connor wasn't able to pull that one in. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 11.
So Tim, I know I'm getting ahead of myself here, but
3rd and goal from the 11.
3rd and goal from the 11, but. What do we do here? We went for it earlier on 4th down. If we don't make this,
I go for it. 4 down territory.
Rolls out to the left.
Oh, he had some room, I think, to maybe pick up about 7 or 8. Crystal, did it look like down there he could have maybe ran for another few yards there? I can't hear her. She must not be able to hear me.
Yeah, and there is a marker on the play, so let's see what that is. So, yeah, Silas Williams is who he was trying to go to in the back of the end zone. But, so.
Let's see here. So
They are lined up for a field goal.
Yeah, they are lined up for a field goal. Now they're switching formations. We got a little trick play here maybe. But we're in motion.
Yeah, they snap it.
We got a little
Carter call a timeout maybe? Or?
Timeout, Carter.
Carter, yeah. T. Gibbs is going for it, though, because we snapped it. So we were going to try the little trickeration there to get him, but I think Carter kind of realized maybe they weren't prepared for that, so called a timeout.
All right, so with 7:44 left to go in this second quarter, it's 4th down. They're going to talk about it. And we're going to take a quick break with them. We'll be right back.
Clear Spring, Sunday, September 12th. The morning worship service will include a time of honoring our first responders and remembering the events of September 11th, 2001. In addition, the service will be followed by lunch from food trucks on the lower level of the church building. Families can purchase from food trucks and enjoy lunch outside with friends. If you are looking for homemade cakes, cupcakes, cookies, and other goodies, give Cakes by Bree a call at 865-256-3103. Bree graduated from culinary school in 2007 and continued her love for baking into making others happy through her baking. Thank you, Cakes by Bree, for being a Big Blue sponsor.
And we are back here for the Eagles field goal try. Kick is up, and it's blocked. It is blocked. That is a live ball.
Oh.
And they are going to return it. We got a flag. Do we have a flag? Is there any flags on the play?
I don't see one, unfortunately. So
there should be.
Yeah. There's something on the field, but I don't think it's a flag, unfortunately. It looks like a towel or something. So. All right, yeah.
All right, so Carter scores a touchdown with 7:27 left to go in this second quarter. I don't know if Gibbs realized that they could advance that.
Yeah,
I don't know if they had it in their head that's an extra point or what was going on, but
yeah, because you're right. Gibbs did not appear to pursue that like they should have. Honestly, to be honest with you, Tim, when he blocked it, I actually thought it rolled out of bounds. I wasn't even 100% sure that they picked it up. So yeah, give Carter credit for being prepared there and on the ball. They got it and made it pay off. So 24-20. Carter with 7:27 to go here. They'll go for two again.
There is some room on that left side, and I believe he's going to squirt through. He's touchdown, or not touchdown, but extra point is good. So they are finally successful on a 2-point conversion with 7:27 left to go in the second quarter. Carter now back on top, 26-20. Crystal, this second quarter is slowly creeping by, but who we had to thank for this one?
It is slowly creeping by, but it's Humphreys Heating and Air. They service commercial and residential. So if you need them, give Marnie Humphreys and his sons, who happen to be Gibbs High School alumni, a call at 765-8117.
Thank you, Crystal.
Yeah, that was just such a heartbreaker, Tim. I mean, for one, to not only get the points, to not get the field goal, but then to lose, 8 points. I mean, that's like an 11-point swing, really. To not get the 3 for us and give them 8. So, a big momentum shift could be. So Gibbs really needs to answer here and get back on top.
So with 7:27 left to go in this second quarter, Gibbs now trails 20-26. We have scored 46 points in
quarter and a half.
Yes.
Not even a quarter and a half, really.
So 17 minutes, 16 and a half minutes, we've scored 46 points.
So only one punt so far tonight. So
that one's going to sail out of the end zone. I want to take just a second here to mention a few other sponsors. We mentioned Perry Realty Group and what they do, Archie's Stone and Fireplace, and Tennessee Fireplace Technicians. I do want to mention Patterson's TN Waste. Patterson Tennessee Waste is serving East Tennessee and surrounding areas since 1979. They offer dump truck, topsoil, mulch, and roll-off containers. Call Dusty Patterson at 865-922-4037 for more information. I'd say Dusty is here in the house somewhere. So appreciate what they do for us as well. So Gibbs is going to take over here, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Low throw, but it's a good pickup. I believe that's Coppinger.
Got about 9 yards maybe there. So
yeah.
That's complete to Coppinger.
7:13 to go in the second quarter here.
The good thing is, first you get 9 yards on the first play. It really kind of opens you up for what you can do here on this second down play.
Absolutely. You could pass again if you felt like it, which they do. Right,
and they do to Hubbs. Very nice play.
Absolutely.
He was wide open across the middle.
Yeah, never had to break stride. Perfectly thrown in there. So
yeah, Palmer with a great pass. Again, Gibbs is chewing up the yardage here on big plays. Both teams are.
Gibbs kind of moving a little bit of this hurry up now too. So right back up to the line, and is that Butler?
Yep, Butler's on the carry. I think they're like, well, hey, it's working for you all. We'll just try it too.
Yeah.
So 6:30 left to go in this second quarter. I know we've got, mention it here in just a second.
Hang over
good
that
play.
Ball.
Good blocks by both Butler and Hubbs to get Palmer a little bit of space there with a good pickup.
Yeah, he had some ends coming around from behind there, so it was good to get away, definitely. So
we want to certainly welcome all our Hornet fans out there. You guys listening, I'm glad you joined in, tuned in. Apologize in advance that we might be a little lopsided for the blue. Both of us are alumni, and pretty much everybody up here is alumni, so nothing against you guys. We're always kind of for the blue, but we certainly appreciate you guys joining us.
Yeah. And like I said, Carter's playing well tonight. She's giving us a good game. So
okay, so that's another flag. That's got to be another flag. Yeah, that's not a flag. They should have kept the rest of them in their pocket.
Yeah, that one's worse than the other. So
we'll see. I actually don't see Laundry this time, unless there's one laying over there. Yeah. They were shoving him out of bounds and then pushed him while he was out of bounds. So if they didn't call that, wow. I'm not sure. Wow.
Yeah, and yeah.
At the 24.
And again, it keeps happening in the middle of the Gibbs bench too. So
well, I've seen less happen so far tonight that they have thrown a flag for than that.
I agree completely. Yeah, he still had a handful of jersey pulling on him way out of bounds. So.
All right. Well, we play on. First down though. Got a man wide open.
Good defense.
Good closing defense by the Hornet there. That was Williams on the catch.
Yep, solid swings, but good open field tackle by Carter there. Pickup of about maybe 5 yards. So 2nd and 5, 5:52 to go here in the second quarter. Gibbs on about the 19-yard line.
All right, look over to the sidelines. Looks like they're going to get the signal here. 5:30 left to go in the second quarter.
4 seconds on the play clock. They get it off, though.
Ooh, good defense by the Hornets. Sniffed that one out.
Boone McCamus, and sitting there waiting on him when he got there. So.
Yeah, that was, you just got to give credit where credit's due there. That was an excellent play by Carter.
Absolutely. Actually lost a yard there, so 3rd and 6 on the 20. 5:05 to go in the second quarter here.
If you're Gibbs, you want to try. You want to try to put this in. This is a decision right here coming up. They don't make it. So pitch back. Not a whole lot of room. Good move though. Still on his plate. Our feet. That's going to be close. It's going to be about a yard short, it looks like, but great job by Williams to make something out of nothing there.
He more than once I thought he was caught in the backfield there. So I think Gibbs has got to go for this, especially after the bad the bad taste in your mouth from the field goal on the last time. Yeah, and Gibbs is lining up to go.
Where they're lining up, there is a timeout. It looks like Carter, the helmet came off of one of the players, gave them a minute to sub somebody in. That's a break for the Hornets because I don't think they were ready for the line. No. They're all up on the line. They expect this to be a quarterback sneak or.
We had Hubbs. No, I thought we had Hubbs in the backfield. We don't. So. Oh, we got it wide open. Two wide open.
Oh man, he had two guys wide open. The guy coming across the middle could have. Coppinger could have.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have took nothing to hit that one. So, I probably could have hit that one.
Yeah, and the other guy was open too. I just overthrew him the tiniest of bit. So.
Oh man, that was a big break for Carter. A missed opportunity there for the Eagles. It's too bad. 4:10 left to go in this second quarter. They still trail 26-20. The bad thing about it is here you give 4 minutes to a fast offense. So you've got to try to get Carter off the field right here.
Yeah. So, 4:10 to go here. Carter leading 26-20.
Oh, Incomplete there. Gibbs actually had that one covered pretty well, too. It was not a well-thrown ball, but maybe got about 3 yards out of that if he'd caught it, but not much.
Yeah, and they would have gotten him, unless they'd missed the tackle, they were there to get him down quickly, so even if it had been complete.
Brings up 2nd and 10, 4:06 left to go in this second quarter. That's a design quarterback draw.
Wow.
And he does pick up the first down and more. Looks like he picked up about 16 yards on that, 17. Oh, we got another flag late. It looks like both teams are kind of pointing at each other a little bit here. Unsportsmanlike against the Eagles this time.
Wow.
Well, that's a lot of favoritism.
We're not biased at all. So.
The Eagles were due for one. You know, both teams have been jawing a little bit. It's just usually the one you get caught for gets the flag. So.
Right. So. But again, like you said though, too, Tim, I've seen a lot worse stuff tonight too. But again, hey, it's legit. We're not knocking those guys. They've done a good job on the game.
So it brings up first down at the 48-yard line for Carter. 3:59 left to go in this second quarter.
Kind of a delayed sideways pitch
hit
there.
by a swarm of Eagles that probably threw him for about a 2-yard loss.
Yeah.
I think forward progress, maybe going to give him back the line of scrimmage or at least close to it, but I think that was generous. I don't know if he got quite that much.
Yeah, no. Second down, so yeah, definitely at least a full 10 to go. So.
Stop by Summers.
3:30 now left to go in this second. Man in motion. That's Brown on the carry. Looks like he's going to get about 5 yards. Good play.
Good defense, though, still by Gibbs there. So it's going to go up 3rd and 5. So certainly not a gimme third down here. Got a little.
We got an injured player. That's number 1, Tyson Merritt.
I believe, yeah.
Oh, we don't. That's a big loss to the Eagles. He's. I'm sure. Hopefully he's all right, but that you don't want to see him go down.
Sure.
That's looks like maybe cramps there. They're stretching him out there. Crystal, is she around anywhere?
She is. Yeah, looks like.
Yeah, she's down there. Looks like she was maybe talking with. Looks like, she found somebody down there with us.
I do.
You got some royalty down there with Gibbs, right?
If you could, the camera's right up there. You can't hear them. Can you hear us okay?
It's a little bit staticky. Scoot this way a little bit. So.
Well,
yes,
if you're not familiar with this individual, it's John Aiden Pittman, whose veins last year, if you remember, were cold as ice. And I will say this, he appreciates my Iceman T-shirt. How do you feel like being on the sidelines? This is the first time that you've been back since you graduated. How's that feel?
It's, I don't know, I get nervous just seeing Benji kick, to be honest. It's kind of nerve-wracking.
You kind of wish you were still out there?
Yeah, it's nothing like high school football. College is a lot different.
Ask him what he thinks of the game so far.
What do you think of the game so far?
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Definitely brought up a lot of my expectations. So they exceeded that, to be honest. But I'm proud of everybody. They're playing hard. So.
What do you think about that new coach?
She's a little biased with the line coach. So.
Thank you, John Aiden.
Thanks, guys. Good to see J.A. back.
Yes.
He was a valuable kicker.
Absolutely.
Probably one of the most valuable that Gibbs has ever had, so certainly appreciate what he did. So it looks like Merritt was up. He's actually walking pretty good now. I think he's just dealing with some cramps. So hopefully we can get him back in there pretty soon.
So back to 3rd and 6 now. So big down for Carter here. Hopefully Gibbs can get the stop. Little jet sweep around the end, and he's going to pick up the first.
Yeah, and then some. Yeah. He's going to the ball is out. They're saying that they're marking it where he got it. Hang on now.
Let's see.
They're marking it where the Gibbs guy jumped on it, but they're still saying that it's Carter ball.
Yeah, Mike, it looked like he maybe got his helmet on the ball and knocked it loose, but is there a player? Oh, yeah, there's a Gibbs player down.
Yeah, so Gibbs is dealing with some more cramps, it looks like. I tell you what, we're going to let him tend to him, and we're going to take a real quick break, and we'll be right back.
Clear Springs Baptist Church has an exciting ministry called Escape Parents Day Out. It's the opportunity that we have as a church to minister to many young families in our community on Tuesdays and Thursdays throughout the school year. We highly encourage you to go to our website, clearspringsbaptist.net, check out all the information. You can enroll your child there. You can get all the details right there on our website. This ministry is so much more than babysitting or child care. We want to provide a safe place. We want to provide a place where parents can drop off their children from ages 5-year-old all the way down to 6 months. And it's a place where they not only will be cared for and safe, but also, and most importantly, a place where they can learn about the Lord. We can teach the Bible and they can experience the love of Christ. We hope to see you at our Parents' Day Out here at Clear Springs.
And welcome back to Ernest Whited Stadium, where we've had one heck of a ball game. If you've not tuned in, if you're just now joining us, man, I'd recommend going back and watching that first half. It's been pretty good. So we're at 2:51 left to go in the first half. Gibbs is trailing Carter right now, 20-26. Carter's actually moving the ball, doing pretty well. Gibbs is starting to deal with some cramps. the person that was down actually jumped right back up here, and he's running off the field, so he's just dealing with some cramps as well. So he's okay. We just wanted to kind of let you know that. But Gibbs, I mean, we saw cramps the last time these Gibbs played. It actually was more Halls than it was Gibbs that was dealing with him tonight. Gibbs seems to be kind of having to deal with that stuff.
You know, Tim, and part of that could just be the pace of this first half, like we've talked about. I mean, 26-20 with still 2 minutes to go. And with these hurry-up offenses, these guys are probably just about got a full game's worth of energy out here in the first half.
That is true. That is true. So it's going to bring up second and about 12.
Yeah, the clock's moving slow, but the pace of the game is certainly fast. So.
Yes. Oh, good defense.
Good breakup.
Good defense. That's number 11.
Connor Atkins.
Connor Atkins. He's had a heck of a game so far.
Connor Atkins. It's 3rd and 12.
It's 3rd and 12, so Carter's still behind the chains here. So, again, Gibbs could get them off the field here. I don't think they – it might be 4th down territory. Depends on what they do here, but let's see what they get. But 3rd and 12, good chance to get them off the field here before half.
I think if you're Carter, though, this is 4 down territory. You're kind of in that you can't really kick a field goal and – long pass downfield. Intercepted by the Eagles.
Doesn't matter. Boone McCamus. No. Yes,
he breaks a tackle, and he's down at the 41-yard line of the Carter Hornets. Great play by the defense to pick that one off. If you're Eagles, that's what you had to do.
Absolutely.
To stop that momentum, get the ball, keep him from scoring. Man, he's hopped up on the sideline. He should be. So 2:08. Gibbs has got 2:08 left to go in this second quarter to try to do something here. Try to put some points on, tie this thing up, maybe even go up on the lead, go up by a point going into halftime, see what they can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
up the middle.
Yep. So that's Butler.
Gibbs, in a perfect situation here, you run this clock down as fast as Carter can move the ball. You don't want to leave them any time at the end. But if you could run this clock down to the end and go ahead going into halftime, it's a great momentum boost.
Yeah. So you're at 147 here. Counter. Got some room up the middle. Come on, Williams. Put it in the end zone. He's just short. Goes down about the 5-yard line. Great pickup by Silas Williams. Great job. Well, great job by the line to open up a hole right there. I mean, it was – I think our whole production crew could have walked through that one.
That's right.
That was awesome.
Yeah, and he was the guys just had the right angle on him. He definitely had speed there too, but
so the clock is running, 1:25 left to go in the first half. So right here, if you're Gibbs, now you're in that where you don't want to necessarily hurry up.
That's right.
You want to kind of run as much clock off as you can right here.
Yeah, and good thing Carter has no timeout.
Oh, he walks in.
Did they signal? Yes.
Touchdown. Touchdown. So a big turn of events here. Butler puts it in with 106. If you're Carter there, did you gift him a little? Maybe get some time. I wouldn't give up a touchdown ever.
Right.
So if you could hold them, but 106 left to go in the second quarter. They're lining up like they're going to go for 2. I'd be interested to see what they do here. They got a timeout if they want to take a timeout. They are going to do it.
He's open.
It's open.
Wide
touchdown.
Open. Yes.
Or not touchdown. 2-point conversion. Coppinger. So gutsy call, and it paid off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, what a turn of events. You had Carter marching down the field. Gibbs gets the big turnover, takes it back to the 40, marches down the field, and puts it in.
Yeah. And if Gibbs could hold him here, that's the perfect way to end the half. To take the lead going in.
Well, I was going to say that's a great way to end the half, but we got 1:06. We could probably see 2 or 3 more scores here before this thing's already into halftime.
The positive for Gibbs here is Carter is out of timeout, so they cannot stop the clock with the timeout. So so they've got to be efficient with their clock management here if they want to move down the field. But they've shown they can do that, so will be interesting to see.
All right, so let's set the stage here. We got 1:06 left to go in the first half. Gibbs just took the lead, 28-26. Carter has no timeouts remaining. They've taken all their timeouts. Gibbs has 2. So I think if you're Gibbs here, obviously if you can go in where you're at into halftime, that'd be great. But depending on how things play out here, you may see Gibbs work a little time. I mean, why not try to score if you get the ball back?
Sure, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah,
so,
with 2 timeouts, yeah.
All right, so but right now it's going to be the Hornets' ball. Unless Gibbs decides to try to onside kick it here.
No, he kicked it deep.
All right.
About the 20.
So breaks a tackle, still on his feet, brought down about the 33, I guess, something like that. 34 maybe, for progress.
So exactly a minute to go here in the first quarter. Or, I'm sorry, first half, excuse me. Second quarter.
All right, for Gibbs defense, another big play right here. You know those guys are hyped. They've played I know that Carter's put up 26 points, but really that defense has played pretty solid.
Yeah. Yeah, and Carter's just, again, as you said to him, give them credit. They've been efficient passing the ball, and Gibbs has had good defense in a lot of cases. They've just, I mean, even the pros can't stop it when the ball's, on target. So,
well, it does make a fun game to watch, though, doesn't it?
It does, absolutely. Yeah, hopefully hopefully you guys can see that at home. But, yeah, definitely an exciting game. So
we got 54 points that's been scored. We got a penalty here, it looks like.
Against Gibbs.
So I guess it's a dead ball. Personal foul against the Eagles.
So now Gibbs is on the downside of these unsportsmanlike or personal fouls.
So that's going to put it at midfield or just shy of midfield. Good defense.
Yeah.
Great
in the
defense.
field play, so the clock's still running, so that's good.
They're going to give him a generous forward progress there. It looked to me like he maybe lost a yard there, but they're going to put it back about the line of scrimmage.
The good thing, though, Tim, with him catching that ball, that clock is still running. We're down to 40 seconds now. Honestly, better for Carter if they had dropped that pass.
Yeah.
Or maybe incomplete.
That's true. That's very, very good point.
No gain of yardage, and they've lost 20, 30 seconds. So.
Oh, dangerous pass across the middle because he had 2 Eagles covering him like a blanket. Yeah. So you had 3 guys back there that could have had just about any chance at that ball. So, but it does stop the clock with 27 seconds left to go in this first half. 3rd down, 10 yards to go.
Yeah, like I said, be interesting to see if they don't pick this up, what Gibbs does here, if they try to move it, but let's see what Carter does here. Just a little safe quarterback draw.
A little stutter step there.
Short of the first down.
So it's going to bring up 4th down.
Gibbs is not stopping the clock, so I think Gibbs is content to just let this clock run out. Carter can't stop it.
I think Carter will get off one more play here.
4th and 1, or they may just line up and let the clock run out.
I think you're going to see him try to chuck it downfield.
Yep.
Oh, short pass. So Gibbs was expecting the long ball. They're going to get the short pass. He's quick. Good block by the Hornets, but they're going to take him down about the 11-yard line, and that's going to end this first half. So as we go in the locker room here, Gibbs is up 28-26 in a unreal first half. We do have a penalty on the play here.
Yeah, a little bit of and that probably going to be against Carter. I don't know, though, since they made the first down, it wouldn't matter.
There is somebody shaking up on the play for the Eagles, it looks like. I don't know if they took a shot. Is that the
I think it was
block?
a blindside block.
Yeah,
I believe it was.
Block.
And not a,
can't tell who it is from here.
Just he totally was not looking, and that's probably what the penalty is, either for blocking the back or maybe a little excessive. But I kind of caught it out the corner of my eye. But
we're going to assume that this is going to in the first half, but we'll stay here just another minute to make sure.
Yeah, because it's going to be against Carter, so they'll march them back. But since they had the first down, and Gibbs looks like they're headed to the locker room, so
so
it's going to end the half. So.
Yeah, so we'll keep an eye on and get an update on who this is and how it's going. They are checking on them, and we're going to take a break here before the bands come out. We're going to show you the bands tonight, let you enjoy that again like you're here at the game. So don't go anywhere. But we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. Eagles 28, Carter 26.
Hello, I'm Paul Baird. I'm the student pastor at Clear Springs Baptist Church, and I wanted to invite all middle school and high school students to our Game Day Youth Rally, Saturday, September 18th, up on the hill. We are going to have a ton of tournaments and games and competitions. In fact, we're going to have wiffle ball tournament, 3-on-3 soccer tournament, dodgeball tournament, even tennis tournament, and also flag football tournament, and so much more. In fact, a little over 50 different competitions, games, and tournaments all in one day, and we hope to see you there.
For more information and to register, go online.
Go, Sadie!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Carter High School Marching Hornets performing Rise Up. Presenting their 2021 halftime show, the Gibbs Marching Eagles are proud to present Love Across Time, featuring hits from the Summer of Love 1967. Your band's drum majors are Isaac Cliff and Jessica Birchfield. Directors are Spence Milligan, Thomas Bates, Jim Faust, and Brad Beeler. Guard instructors are Morgan Sawyers and Kaylee Weaver. Enjoy these classics as your Marching Eagles present their show.
Hi, I'm Mike Mead, the children's pastor here at Clear Springs Baptist Church. And while we take a quick break from the game, I want to take just a quick moment and share with you what we do each and every Sunday morning here at Clear Springs Baptist Church for our kids. Every single Sunday morning during the preaching time of our worship service, we have kids church for all kids ages 4 all the way up through 5th grade. 4-year-olds and kindergartners come right here into the kids clubhouse, and all 1st through 5th grade go downstairs for kids church. We have a time of worship, Bible lesson time, games, contests, snack time, you name it. We have a fantastic time every single Sunday morning. We believe in pointing kids to Jesus Christ and His Word, and we do this on their level every Sunday morning. We would love for you to bring your kids. If you're looking for a church home, come to Clear Springs this coming Sunday morning for our 10:15 service. Wait for us to dismiss those kids to Kids Church, and we promise they will have an absolute blast. We'd love to see you there.
Clear Springs will be hosting a day of service and remembrance on Sunday, September 12th. The morning worship service will include a time of honoring our first responders and remembering the events of September 11th, 2001. In addition, the service will be followed by lunch from food trucks on the lower level of the church building. Families can purchase from food trucks and enjoy lunch outside with friends. Pastor Fred Adams and the Sword Deaf Choir will be joining our evening worship service on Sunday, September 12th at Clear Springs. Pastor Fred and his choir will present songs in sign language during the service. The service will begin at 6 p.m.
And welcome back to Ernest Whitehead Stadium, where I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend. Bud Blake is in the house.
I am here, and that is true. However, I think we have an interview down on the field.
Do we? Okay, all right.
I think we do. I think we're going to go to Crystal here, who got a chance to speak with Coach.
Yeah, we did. We actually have a new partner with me tonight. Jenny Roach had an opportunity to speak with him earlier.
What are your thoughts as of this moment about the game?
Well, I'm just excited to be here with all the stuff going on. And if you would ask me this time last week with all the stuff going on, the adversity going on, I didn't know if we'd play this week. Just thank the Lord that we get to play. And at the end of the night, it's a game, and kids get to go out and play, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, so that was a little talk that he gave us a little earlier, and he talked to my new friend here, Jenny.
Well, it's obvious his guys have come out ready to play. Everything he said in that interview is true so far. They've come ready.
Yes, they did. Hey, Bud, are there any frogs up there tonight?
No, but I was looking, and there has been sabotage, I think, that we'll keep you posted on that.
Thanks.
Hey, Crystal, I know we're getting ready to get started here in the third quarter. Who's going to be our third quarter sponsor?
Well, it is AMS Construction and Fine Woodworking. And if you get an opportunity, look them up. They're on Facebook, and you can see the work that he does. He is a fine young gentleman, and his work is phenomenal. That is AMS Construction and Fine Woodworking. If you want to give David Savage a call, 865-223-4545. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you, Crystal. And as most of you know, David actually runs our camera here. He doesn't just do it from a financial standpoint. He does it from a volunteer standpoint as well. So,
and while I don't share all of Crystal's enthusiasm with that, David does great work.
He does.
And when it says fine woodworking, it's fine woodworking. There's a lot of craftsmanship in everything that he does. He doesn't just piece something together.
All right, well, we're getting ready to get started here on this first half. So, Bud, what's your assessment of this first half?
So I didn't see this shootout that we're in coming. I kind of expected a little slower pace game, but happy with what I'm seeing. I don't know that you blame defense. Both offenses are just executing very well.
Yeah.
As a Gibbs fan, you want to say, man, we got to tighten that defense up. But Carter, you take nothing away from them. They're doing a good job.
Well, I mean, Jason and I talked a little bit about it too. I'll be honest with you, I didn't think that the defense for Gibbs played terrible. I thought they played pretty good, but credit Carter for doing some things right and credit Gibbs for doing some things right. Now, obviously, penalties have really helped. They're starting to kind of even back out just a little bit, just give you guys some numbers. So Carter was they were actually penalized in the first half for 10 penalties for 123 yards. Gibbs was penalized 6 penalties for 65 yards, but I'll be honest with you, those other penalties for those 6, most of those were coming in at the end of that second quarter. So
yeah, and Carter was a little bit guilty, or a lot guilty, of some extracurricular activities at the end of some plays there. That's what got them that. So hopefully Coach get them settled down and back just to play the game of football here.
Yeah, so there's a couple of guys, though, that are just, I mean, there's actually several guys that are just having a great game. You look at Eli Hubbs, he's 4 for 4, hasn't, don't want to jinx him, but he's been really good this first half. You got Bryson Palmer, obviously, that's playing a great game. So far he's completed 9 passes for 147 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, that's not shabby numbers for a first half.
No, there's a lot of guys playing well tonight, offense, defense. Therese McKinney is having a great game on defense, some big hits, calls the ball to pop free a couple times, incompletions. So it's one of those games you've got to keep your foot on the throttle and keep going, and you've got to keep playing defense. We've got a whole nother half.
Now, I do want to mention that we ended that first half with a little bit of an injury there. McAmis took a good shot on a block on a breakaway there. He's back up. He's fine. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be coming back in the game. So it's looked like they were kind of tending to him there a little bit, but he's back up. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get started here in the second half.
Score 28-26. Eagles up. For those of you just joining, fixing to get the kickoff for the second half here. Carter's going to take the ball, deferred in the first half.
It seems like one of those games where it's going to come down to who has the ball last. You know it?
Yeah, I'm thinking that we're going to see close to 100 points scored in this game. You're exactly right. I've thought that all night long, and I'm sitting there counting possessions and dreading the fact that Carter's getting the ball to start this second half. But it's a good return there.
Yeah, it's a good way to get started. So they brought it out to about the 44-yard line. So that's where Carter's going to take over for the start of this third quarter. Just getting started. If you're just coming back from halftime, you haven't missed anything. That was the opening kickoff. So
Carter's got some speed. I've noticed some blazing speed. Gibbs has done a good job trying to scheme to corral that, but when they get in the open field, they're hard to catch.
Yeah, Brown on the carry there, and he's going to pick up a good 11 yards. It's a good second effort to fall forward, get the first down. So that's going to move the chains on first down.
Yeah, I think we're going to see that same back-and-forth offensive battle that we saw in the first half. Just hoping that Gibbs can keep up with it. Carter can score quickly and get back to Brown there.
Brown, he's broke a tackle, though. He's going to reverse the field.
Yeah,
I don't see a flag. Could have been a block in there. He's still not down.
Yeah, they finally got him corralled up there on the 50.
There's a lot of bodies on the ground, though. Number 1, Tyson Merritt is back up. He's a little slow to get up. Looks like he's all right.
Sometimes you got to cut your losses. These kids get to want and run east and west, sideline to sideline, and sometimes you just, all right, the play didn't work. Let's go down right here. And, with a speed Carter's got, I can't blame him for trying to kick it out.
Yep. So under 11 minutes now. 2nd and 14.
Carter's going for the pass look here. Got a man open.
Oh, he dropped it. I'd jump on that. That was close to being caught. But they're going to call it incomplete, it looks like.
That was Isaiah breaking that one up.
So it's going to bring 3rd down and 14 with 10:45 left to go in the third quarter. Opening series here of the third quarter, second half. Play action, looking downfield. Can't find a man. He's keeps the eyes downfield. He's going to try to get something, but only gets maybe back to the original line of scrimmage, Bud.
He had a man open, but it's hard to see in his defense with all that you're looking at what's going on downfield. He did have a man open. It was number 6 there. I can't remember that young man's name, but he's quick.
So interesting call here by the Hornets, bringing up 4th down at the 45-yard line. They are going to go for it at 4th and 10.
I think they feel the way we do. You've got to score every possession.
Yeah. Well, you've only seen their one punt team so far for both teams. So
I'm questioning their kick game due to the fact that we've not seen an extra point kicked all night long. The kickoff seemed fine.
Yeah. I just think they've got that aggressive mindset tonight to just try to score.
Got to contain him right here.
It's picked off. That is picked off.
Is that Butler? Or?
It is. As a great play, it probably would have been more beneficial.
I think that was Williams.
Okay, it probably would have been more official for him to drop that. But you know what? Pads the stats a little bit and, gets them hyped up. So
the funny thing watching that first half, both Gibbs and Carter both got to throw on the ball a lot. And at this level, I'm sitting there thinking it's just a matter of time before the interceptions come. And Gibbs has come up with 2 of them in the last 2 minutes of play. Yep. Count the last couple minutes of the first half and the first few minutes of the second half.
So Gibbs takes over here at the 32-yard line with 9:46 left to go in the third quarter. This opening drive of the second half.
It'll be Williams with the ball.
Yeah, we'll counter on that left side. So a good pickup. I'd take that all day long on the first down.
Yeah, the blocking schemes that Gibbs is running seem to be working. We got stuffed a few times up the middle earlier in the game. I'm not sure why we didn't go kick it outside some more, but hey, they're doing a great job.
Yeah, so this brings up 2nd and 2. Handoff up the middle again to Butler. First down for the Eagles down at the 47-yard line.
By Davis.
So it's going to bring up first down.
It's 1st and 10 Eagles.
Going to be Silas Williams going around the outside edge there, good for a couple yards.
Gibbs is really mixing up that backfield. They're trying to get some misdirections there, and
and they've got a good little stable. They're able to keep some fresh backs in there. You've got McCamus and Silas and Butler that can all fill that position. Coppinger on the near side, look for that again when they go back to the pass game.
Another run up the middle, good pickup again.
And if you can get him 3 to 5 yards on the run, there's no reason to stop, especially when you're ahead in the game and you can go down and score again.
Well, we'll see how long it lasts, but it looks like the Eagles just kind of decided to come out of halftime, maybe slow this thing down a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think they necessarily wanted to be in a shootout tonight due to the fact that sometimes Gibbs requires some methodical drives, and if you're a ref, you got to blow the whistle right there a long time ago.
Yeah, that's how you get somebody hurt. So forward progress gave him the 45-yard line, so it's going to bring up 4th down here. Gibbs is going to keep the offense on the field. I don't disagree with this call.
No, you're basically doing the same thing Carter just did. And again, I think both teams know that they're in a shootout, though right now the defenses are playing well.
See if Gibbs tries to draw them offsides here. No, they do snap it. There is a stoppage of play. Looks like they're going to take a timeout. Yeah, we're going to take a timeout. Gibbs is going to take a timeout. I want to take a couple of minutes here to mention a couple of folks that we hadn't had a chance to mention yet. Volunteer Buildings and Structures. Volunteer. I can say it here in a second.
You get it.
Building and Structures is located in halls next to Tractor Supply and in the Oliver Springs community. They specialize in on-site Mennonite built storage buildings, metal carports, garages, and barns. Contact Gary or Diane Ferguson. Folks that are members of Clear Springs, they're great people, at 865-240-3421. Another one, another member of ours that does a fantastic job, Cakes by Bree. If you're looking for homemade cakes, cupcakes, cookies, and other goodies, give Cakes by Bree a call at 865-256-3103. Bree graduated from culinary school in 2007, continued her love for baking into making others happy through her baking.
Armour with a
Makes
give
me-
there. I believe they're going to have enough for it pending the spot.
It's going to be really close. They keep each inching up, doesn't it? So it's.
I think he made the line to gain.
They are getting a pretty good spot. I think that I don't see a signal yet, but I think this is first down. I think this is a first down. Crystal, can you get a good spot there?
I can't see the spot from here. Actually, from where I'm sitting, it's going to be very close, if not just a little short.
It's going to be if it's short or long or short or good either way by about an inch, I think.
Yeah. Going to be by the nose of the ball. You know, we had that earlier, which earlier when we had the fourth down, it was so close. It really wasn't close. A couple of feet. Stretch the chain.
Oh, so it is just short by about an inch. So going to be Carter ball. So a couple of defensive stops here by both teams.
Well, and one thing with Gibbs, I know Carter seemed to play their same game plan, but we've had some luck throwing the football, and we go this whole series without throwing it.
Yeah, yep. That's a good point. So 7:35 left to go in the third quarter. Gibbs still up 28-26. Turnover on downs.
See, we get some pressure here.
Low snap.
Brown
on the carry again. He's going to pick up about 8 yards.
He is a downhill runner, Tim.
He is. He's a beast.
Finds a spot and goes. He's not that big. He just runs hard.
Yeah, so far, though, he's had looks like he's had.
And they're going to run it again, same play. And I can't blame them. If it works, keep going to it till they stop it.
They're updating. He's had 13 rushes here for, it says 37 yards, but I think he's probably had a bit more than that here.
Might be a one missing on the front of that.
Yeah.
Fake to him this time.
So still keeping eyes downfield. He's going to try to get maybe a few yards. Gibbs got it.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that either.
That wasn't even a push. That was he laid his hands on him.
I've seen worse earlier over here on this sidelines from Carter, and it didn't draw a flag. That drew a flag. So it is what it is. Carter's going to get extra 15 out of this.
It's going to be 15 yards. It's going to put them down somewhere around the 25-yard line.
I mean, there is part of you, though, that, if you're Gibbs, you don't want to tempt it because they could throw the flag there. You probably kind of got to pull up and.
But you know where that one happened at, and of course I understand what the refs are trying to do. They're trying to get control of the game. At some point, you've just got to call everything if you're going to get control of the game. But that player could plant his foot right there on the sideline where he was and turn back upfield. So they go right back up the middle.
Yep. So Carter's kind of. They've changed their philosophy now. They're doing a lot more running. They were passing a lot in that first half, but now they're churning those legs.
They hold blocks well. All starting at the line.
So he's still on his feet. Finally brought him down close to a first down.
Of course, it's funny how wrong we could be, right? So we come into this second half looking for a shootout. I think I predicted 100 points, and we're more than halfway into the second quarter without a score. So.
We'd already scored 3 times at the beginning of the first quarter on this time.
So Brown being picky about his path that time.
Yeah, Brown hesitated there a little bit and was able to knife through to get close to a first down. I think it's going to bring up I don't see the chains moving yet. It looks like he's going to be a couple yards short. Another hurry-up offense. The bad thing about it is that hurry-up will get you tired. I mean, it'll get you tired pretty quick.
But it did seem to work in the first half. When they went tempo, they kept Gibbs off balance. They were able to pretty much do whatever they wanted. So it does get you tired, but if it's working, keep with it.
So it does bring up first down, though, first and goal from about the 5-yard line, 4-yard line.
I don't think the guys with the sticks over there know that. They're still holding them. First and goal. So that's break time. When you're chain gang, this is break time. First and goal. Take a break.
Looking downfield, he's got some.
I think he's going to take it in.
It's going to be close. He is get in. So it is touchdown Carter. We do have a.
That might be in the neighborhood of a horse collar. I can't see where the.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what we got here.
Like we might have had some shoulder pads there.
Yeah, I mean, he was trying to grab it from behind.
get the call from the ref. He's going to go talk to the Carter coach, explain to him what we're doing or not doing. I might have picked that up.
Let's see what we got. Dead ball personal foul against the Eagles. So they must be electing to take that on the kickoff maybe.
Yeah.
So it does look like Carter's going to go for 2 again. So it was a touchdown. So it's now 32
26.
28.
I think they put the score on the wrong side.
Yeah, they did.
There we go.
So it's
passes up. That's caught. Great catch.
That was a good catch. I mean, it's pretty good defense.
Yeah.
He just lost track of the ball.
The only thing you can do right there is interfere at that point.
Yeah. So the extra point is good. So that makes it 34-26 with 5:33 left to go in this third quarter. We're going to take a real quick break, and we'll be right back.
Clear Spring. The morning worship day of service and remembrance on Sunday, September 12th. The morning worship service will include a time of honoring our first responders and remembering the events of September 11th, 2001. In addition, the service will be followed by lunch from food trucks on the lower level of the church building. Families can purchase from food trucks and enjoy lunch outside with friends.
I'm Justin Pratt, the senior pastor of Clear Springs Baptist Church. While we take a break, I want to invite you and your family to come and join us at Clear Springs Baptist Church at the Crossroads in beautiful Corryton, Tennessee.
Volunteer Buildings and Structures is located in halls next to Tractor Supply and in the Oliver Springs community. They specialize in on-site built storage buildings, metal carports, garages, and barns. Contact Gary or Diane Ferguson at 865-240-3421. Thank you, Volunteer Buildings and Structures, for being a Big Blue sponsor.
And welcome back to Gibbs High School, where the Hornets have now taken the lead again with 5:33 left to go in this third quarter, 34-28. But they just methodically worked their way down the field.
If I'm Carter, I'm onside kicking right here. You're kicking off from the Gibbs 45.
Now is when you do onside kick, right?
I'm just saying I'll onside kick right here.
I don't disagree with that. All right, let's see.
Because if you kick it either way, if you kick it through the end zone, and there's no penalty there. They're still getting the ball on 25. I'll take a chance right here. And they don't.
They're going to squib kick through the end zone.
Yeah, let that go. That's all you can do.
I agree with you. I think that was a missed opportunity right there. So
yeah, well, and if you're Gibbs, that penalty that you got in the end zone didn't hurt you. You got the ball on the 25. Because Carter's been kicking pretty good, and we've had a few touchbacks already tonight.
I want to take a minute here, Bud, to mention the Game Day Youth Rally we got coming up on September 18th. It's going to be a day, if you like competition, this is the thing to come to. It's going to be for 6th through 12th graders. So if you want to get registered for that, registration is September 8th. It has to be registered by September 8th. Go to our website, clearspringsbaptist.net, and get registered for that. It's going to be awesome.
Butler with about an 8-yard gash there. So Gibbs going to stick to their game plan.
Stop by Steele.
Yeah, they're going up to a little hurry up here as well.
Mm-hmm. And that works both ways, but I agree with you. It gets
the defense tired too. I mean, to me, it wears them out. Seems to wear them out a little more than the offense.
Well, and you stay confused.
Well, you don't have time to catch your breath, especially if you can. If your offense is used to that, then they got usually a lot more in shape to be able to manage that. So the clock is running, 5:12. Good move by.
Going to get the first down there.
Good move by Butler to make something out of that and get the first down.
Thing I can say about Butler and Silas and Butler, Silas, and I'm coming unplugged or something.
Up by Corum, 1st and 10.
They all run hard. Every one of them. There's second effort is always there. You got to blow that whistle, ref. Yeah.
Hubs on the give.
So it looks like it's going to be bring up second down here.
2nd and 10.
Nothing on the carry, so.
She's going to have second down and 9. The playbook's wide open right here.
Yep.
I'm looking for a pass. Just personally, but
rolls out to the left side.
Dumps it off to Hubbs.
He's been sure-handed tonight and picks up first down.
Yeah.
That's 5 catches tonight for Hubbs. Yeah.
Knocked out of bounds by Leak.
That's sure-handed there.
Yeah, and he runs hard. You know, when he hits somebody, unless they're just like him, he's going to get an extra couple yards.
Yep.
Hubbs is a gamer. Not much doing, probably a loss of a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think they're moving it back about a yard. So Hubbs is, like I said, he's 5 for 5 tonight. That's going to put him probably about 70 yards.
Yeah, he's showing the skills with the hands.
Rolls out, getting chased down, still on his feet. He's got some room on this right side, breaks a tackle, and is finally knocked out at about the 40-yard line.
Great pull up by Carter there. I think we're finally getting away from the late hits. I had some comments on there about these ticky-tacky calls, and they are, but we've had a ton of late hits tonight, a ton of extracurricular activity, so the refs are just trying to get control of these guys.
Credit Palmer there for keeping that play alive to gain the first down. 3:46 left to go in the third quarter. Handoff goes to
McCamus, yeah, yep. Boone. Good for one.
McCamus on the carry. Tackled by Steele and Roberts.
So both teams attack the ball really well. You don't see a whole lot of one-on-one tackles. They're both flying to the ball tonight.
So Gibbs is rotating in some personnel here.
Keeping fresh bodies, I like it.
So clock is running and coming up on 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. As slow as that first half was, our third quarter has flown by. Carry goes up the middle to, might be, is that McCamus again? Yep. Yeah. McCamus on the carry. Got about 8 yards on that, so it's going to be 3rd and 2.
I think you got 2 plays to get this done right here at this point.
I agree. Carry goes again to Butler. They're trying to strip the ball. I don't know if he ever went down.
Butler was down. You got to call him down back here on the 25.
Ball's still up.
Yeah, he was down. His hind end was down. It was a great effort. I credit Carter for going for it and being aggressive, but he was down on the 25. Got a player down for Carter.
Official timeout.
All right, so we do have a player down. So, Crystal, who was it on our third quarter sponsor again? I know you're itching to talk about him a little bit.
Of course I am. It is David Savage with AMS Construction and Fine Woodworking. And although he mentions wood in his title of his company, he doesn't do just woodcraft, but he does custom builds, he does tile work, he does flooring. There is no talent that I have not seen him complete at this time in my life. He does gorgeous work. Not only that, he gives a 10% law enforcement and military discount. 10%.
Wow.
Give him a call for a free estimate. But while we're talking about law enforcement and military,
come on.
I just want to take a moment to mention the service that we're doing to the 9/11 memorial that's coming up pretty soon. The service is going to be called A Day of Service and Remembrance, as we honor first responders and our military during a special service. And after, which that service starts at 10:15, and after, the church is going to have food trucks. So we hope if you are law enforcement, military, come out for that day. It's going to be a special day at 10:15, and eat with us on the church. So if there's free food, why not?
Exactly.
Thank you, Crystal. All right, so we've got a player up here. He's trotting off the field under his own power. I was too consumed by the awesomeness of Miss Crystal to see if it looked like a cramp or a tweaked an ankle or what was happening over. But he's running off the field. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant at this point.
All right, so first and 10, 2:30 left to go in this third quarter. Gibbs trails 26-34. Handoff goes to Butler, or is that Williams?
I don't know. They moved so fast that might have been Boone. No, it's Butler.
Okay.
Butler on the carry.
You ever notice, like, when you're trying not to laugh, but you're laughing, you can see somebody chuckle on camera?
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever noticed that.
2nd and 7.
Speaking of construction and fine woodworking, I saw lumber is down to OSB. I saw it $15 a sheet.
Yeah, it's coming back within reason, thankfully. I got a couple projects I've been holding off on. None of them, luckily, major or anything that's got to be done, but I've got a couple things that I've been wanting to do and just waiting on that lumber price to come down.
All right, so 1:30 left to go, 3rd and 7. Big third down here for the Eagles. I think it's 4-down territory if you're the Eagles at this point, but coming up on just under 1:30 left to go in the third quarter.
Pass play.
Oh, we got to throw a flag here.
Yeah, you're not going to get it, I think, because the pass was errant a little bit.
Was that a miscommunication, you think? Because it looked like he threw it more to the outside, and Coppinger was broke to the inside.
Yeah, I think that was a busted play there. You would have got the interference call had the ball been in the neighborhood.
All right, so it brings up 4th and 7, 1:20 left to go. Stop. The clock is stopped.
Palmer back
Looking
pass.
Oh. Better watch it if you got to keep the emotions in check.
Yeah, Carter's lucky they didn't get another one right there.
Yeah, but it is going to be a turnover on downs for the Hornets, so that's not what you wanted to see if you're the Eagles.
No, I like the play call. I like going for the pass. They've thrown the ball well tonight, but it sometimes doesn't work. So you've got to go back and you've got to play defense now.
All right, so Gibbs has got to step up. They need a big play here. They need to at least get them off the field. If you're Carter, now you methodically try to march it down the field. Oh.
A little slide there. And
I'm not sure what the flag is there.
Well, he hit him just as he was going down. And oh, no, Holden.
Okay.
It was thrown right at the ball carrier. That's the reason I thought he was going to get him for a late hit.
Do you decline this or do you?
First down, I think you take it. You push him back 10. It's going to be that's a spot foul too. So if it happened near the line of scrimmage, you're going to be looking at first.
Yeah, they're pointing back. They want to take it.
Couple scores here of interest. We got Halls lost to West tonight, 30-22 West in that one. South Dole up 14-0 at halftime. That's the latest score I've got. Sevier County getting beat by Central, 35-13. I had Anderson County and a Fulton. Here we go. Anderson County's up 29-14 over Fulton early in the third quarter. Powell was winning as well. I don't remember that score.
All right, so it's going to bring up first and about 19 or so?
Yeah. First and a little bit. Quarterback keeper here. Design looks like hopefully somebody can wrap him up. He's gonna get a few yards.
He made something out of nothing there. They had him in the backfield and just could not bring him down.
I have to give it to all the backs and quarterbacks for both sides. They keep those legs churning.
Oh, yeah.
It's not over till you physically have them on the ground. They don't fall willingly.
Yep. So under 30 seconds left to go in this third quarter. It's gone by fast. Kind of a hurdle there. Got about 3 or 4 out of it. So our clock is, this might be the final play of the third quarter here. Let's.
If it is, I think Miss Crystal's got something else she wants to say here as the clock winds down.
Yeah, she's got about 5 seconds, and then let's see if they get a play off here before the end of the third. Nope. So that will be the end of the third. Gibbs now trails 28-34. Crystal, what you got for us?
AMS.construction on Instagram. He's also on Facebook. David Savage with AMS Construction and Fine Woodworking. Give him a call at 223-4545. And just to clarify, the food trucks are free for all first responders in attendance. Not everybody. It's not free for everybody. But all first responders on September the 12th at that 10:15 service.
Crystal, would you consider a truck driver a first responder?
No, you are not, bud.
I'm first to a lot of places in the morning. You don't eat for free.
I apologize, but this is my day.
Okay. All right. Can't blame me for trying.
Well, I do want to take a minute here to talk a little bit about while we transition to a fourth quarter here. Perry Realty Group, Debbie and Eddie Perry, we mentioned them a little bit earlier. Check them out at Perry Realty Group at 1302 Tassel Pike in Coreyton. PerryRealtyGroup.com, or call them at 865-309-5512. Real estate's still booming, so if you're looking to buy or sell, give them a call.
Now is the time.
So start of the fourth quarter here. Gibbs needs a stop.
Got all kinds of time.
Throwing deep. This is up for grabs, and it falls at midfield, or just about the 35-yard line.
4 blue shirts in the neighborhood, just not close enough. But you're going to see a punt here from Carter. They're up, so it's a little bit of a different game for them right now.
Yep. So it's
got a player down. Therese McKinney's down. Looks like probably a cramp.
Official timeout.
Yeah. So so also while they tend to injure player, looks like it is cramps.
Yeah.
Archie Stone and Fireplace and Tennessee Fireplace Technicians. They're located on 4700 Old Broadway in Knoxville. They apparently have 24 live burning fireplaces.
I think they do. I think I've seen that.
So it's probably pretty hot in there.
I don't know if they burn them all at the same time. I don't think that's how that works, Tim. But another funny story about that place I can't tell you on air, though.
But we appreciate them, appreciate what they do. Tonight, Gibbs Family Practice was our first quarter sponsor. Humphreys Heating and Air was our second quarter. AMS Construction and Fine Woodworking was our third. And going in here to the fourth quarter, Miss Crystal, who do you have for us that is sponsoring this fourth quarter?
We have Ava Lawn Care. They're first down sponsor and the fourth quarter sponsor. They're committed to a high level of customer service, and they pride themselves in quality, professionalism, and expertise. To receive a free estimate, give them a call. They're Ross DeLugos. He's the owner of that company. His number is 804-3170.
They do a lot more than just cutting grass, though. A lot of landscaping. There's all kinds of things that Avalon does.
Yeah,
they do a great job.
Yeah, if you need just about anything done in your yard, they can do it. And it's a first-class facility. It's a first-class business. They do it right the first time.
I would let them mow my yard, but I've got kids. You know,
you got cheap
labor. Yeah. Isn't it supposed to be part of the reason you had them?
I think so. So,
all right, so there's the kick.
Pretty good punt.
Yeah, at this point, leave it alone.
Yeah. So that was actually the first punt that's made it down the field. So.
Yeah, and this kind of you lost about 13 yards.
We do have a flag back here in the.
Probably something extracurricular I wasn't watching.
Let's see what the penalty is.
There's a marker on the field.
They're discussing it.
I believe this is going to be a dead ball foul.
Yeah. Hoping it's against Carter because maybe we can get some of these yards back. We got to work on special teams at Gibbs, catching that ball, getting under it and catching it. Didn't get to make it to the web game, but against Halls, and it's the first time I've seen it tonight. But we're losing yardage on those out there. Just fair catch them, get under them. See what the call is here.
Dead ball. Personal foul against the Eagles. Oh, okay.
So, both ways.
So, penalty on both teams, offset, no harm, no foul.
So, your fourth quarter, 6-point game, 11 minutes, 39 seconds to go. Have you changed your game plan at any right now, or are you just going to keep grinding with what you got?
The pass has been successful. I think if you mix it up, that's your best opportunity to move the ball.
I'd like to see it early downs.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'd like to see some pass play. We seem to be having to rely on it, and it's almost like they know it's coming. You can watch the formations. Gibbs has got one of the things they're doing, got a little rollout, getting Palmer out in space, and you can almost watch Carter see it. They start shifting this direction, knowing that's where he's going to roll out to.
Carter looks like they're expecting a little bit of a run here. There's a lot of players in the box. are playing up. You do have a safety playing back. H cheating over.
Going to go right up the middle.
Oh, big hit.
Yeah.
But he held on to the ball. Good pickup, 6 yards.
Tackle by Blankenship.
That was Butler on the carry.
Carter plays physical. I'll give him that, and Gibbs does too. This has been a great ball game.
It has.
I'd like to see a little bit more defense. With both teams playing very physical, playing very fast. You got a little
counter there.
Misdirection here. The Coppinger coming around. Oh,
good big hit again.
Yeah, another big hit. Yeah, 13 gets his jab in and then gets up and holds his arms up like I didn't do anything.
Yeah, but it does.
That's the number one tattletale sign when you throw your arms up.
Yeah, it does move the sticks, though, here with first down at the 30 or 45-yard line with 10:55 now left to go in the game.
I like the play call. I like the reverse.
Yep.
Pitch out to Williams. Williams going to pick up 4 or 5 yards.
So he does make it to midfield.
So let me tell you this, in my mind right now, if you're going to go down here and score, you've got to allow time for yourself to have another possession.
Yeah, I agree with that.
With the way Carter's scoring, I mean, so I hate to say this, but you almost need to score quick because you need to have time to allow yourself another possession.
Yeah, yeah.
Upside, Carter's got 3 timeouts. Gibbs has got 2. We can stop the clock some, but Gibbs seemed to be content going back to the ball.
Oh, great play. Great recovery. That's number 22.
Yeah, that's Isaiah Werkheiser.
Yes. He was fortunate there.
That was very good hand-eye coordination to be able to pick that up on the flop and gain yards.
Almost picked up the first down on that. That could have been disastrous for the Eagle right there.
Hit his fingertips there. And that's a tough pitch and catch to make at game speed. So we're going to go and get the first down right here.
Yep, so they do move the chains. It looks like it is going to be a first down. They're spotting it right at the
45.
They are signaling first down, so chain game moves.
Werkheiser comes out. We've got Hubbs coming back in.
We got Sure Hands coming back in.
He's just got such a low center of gravity when he runs.
Yeah. Oh, I believe that's false start against the Eagles.
Yeah.
Mr. Gibson's not going to be happy with that one.
No. So reset, you've got to play.
Yeah, so that's going to back them up. It's going to bring up 1st and 15. Clock running, 9:17 left to go in the game. Gibbs trails.
Palmer back to pass.
Long pass. Oh, just over his.
A for the effort on Coppinger. He give it every single thing he had.
What about that catch he made in the end zone, that diving catch?
Yeah, I credit Coppinger with every bit of that. That was a great catch. I honestly didn't think he was going to make that catch, and super glad he did. But he's a great athlete, great wide receiver. I'd like to target him a few more times.
I do like the play call, like the Eagles kind of going downfield, taking a shot at it.
First down, take a stab.
2nd and 15.
Going tripped up in the backfield.
Just a shoestring tackle there by number 31 for Carter. That is, let's see who that is. That's Wyatt Gallion.
Tackle by Gallion.
So we're under 9 minutes now. We're 8 minutes and 43 seconds. Big third down here for the Eagles. I feel like you almost have to pick up half of this to even have a shot at it.
Yeah. You've got 2 downs, but I'd rather be over in their territory anyway.
Oh, inside pass.
He's going to have the first down as long as there's no laundry on the field.
Yeah, good play. I like that play.
I don't see any laundry. You know, we got beat on a pass just like that early in the game. I believe it was Jackson for Carter that took one to the end zone.
So great play call there by the staff. Good catch, good throw. Well done.
I didn't see Silas cutting across. I thought that was an incomplete pass.
So handoff goes to Butler, trying to knife his way through the middle of that line. Maybe picked up a couple.
Let Let me change my game plan. Can we take 8 minutes to score just once right here?
Exactly. So it's under 8 minutes left to go now. 7:52 as the clock runs, 2nd and 9. Another handoff to Butler. Is that Butler? Yep. So Butler getting on his, riding on his coattails a little bit here.
So you got another 3rd down coming right here. Again, you're in 4-down territory down here on the field. 3rd and 3. A lot of plays that Gibbs has that could get 3 yards. Palmer under center. Going to hand off to Boone. It looks like he's going to have 3 yards.
Yeah, still churning away. Gets inside the 15-yard line, down to about the 12.
So I like this. What it sets up for you right here is you can get a 1st down inside the 5.
Yes, yeah. Yep.
Got a player down that might be Hubbs.
So Butler's coming up on a 100-yard mark here on rushing.
Another cramp. I'll tell you, I'm getting where I can spot a cramp a mile away.
So,
hot weather.
Yeah, Halls was dealing it with the last time we played here, and tonight it's Gibbs' turn to kind of go through that. So, want to mention Patterson, Tennessee Waste. Dusty, I think Dusty's here in the house tonight. If you need any kind of roll-off or dump truck, topsoil, mulch, call Dusty Patterson at 922-4037. Volunteer buildings and structures, located next to Halls, located in Halls next to Tractor Supply. Also Oliver Springs. They specialize in built storage buildings, carports and garages. Darian and Diane Ferguson at our church. Just give them a call, 865-240-3421. And then Cakes by Bree, a new sponsor, come on last week. Makes me hungry every time I talk about this one.
Yeah.
But she makes homemade cakes, cupcakes, cookies, and goodies. Give Bree a call at 865-256-3103. All right, 1st and 10 here, bud. What do you do?
I think I pounded on the ground right here.
Keep riding that Butler horse.
Unless I've got something wide open, the last thing you want to do right here is throw into traffic. You want to keep that ball tucked in tight. Mistake-free. A little
counter.
Misdirection.
He might scoot into the end zone. He's going to be down inside the 5, though.
Yeah, so you're going to have, looks like maybe 2nd down coming right here based on the spot.
So
I don't know. That could be a 1st down.
Williams got down to about the 4-yard line. It's going to be just shy, I think. So it's going to bring up 2nd 1. Oh, fumble.
You got to fall on that ball.
So it's now 3rd and 1.
No blood, no foul right there. That's not what you want to see, but you got 2 chances to get this 1st down right here.
Yeah, so this is where, the fundamentals, you got to have good snap, good hole, or good grab that ball and don't drop it.
Same play. He's going to have the 1st down.
He's going to keep churning it. No signal yet. No signal. They're taking a look. Look like they may. They're calling him down. There is an injury on the play, it looks like.
Just short of the goal line.
All right, who were the tackles?
Avalon Landscaping is committed to the highest.
I don't know if that's Silas.
It looked like it's Butler. Silas is walking back.
Okay.
Yeah. But he's taking his helmet off, so he may it may be more than cramps, bud. He's moving. They're waving over the trainers, though, so they – wait a minute. He is rolling up. He's wanting to get up. It's a tough young man. So we'll let them tend to him for just a minute. No signal there.
6:34 left in the 4th quarter.
But I do think that the good news is they're going to have it 1st and goal from about the 6-inch line, it looks like.
Yeah, the bad news is if you score right here, you have got to play defense. You cannot let Carter establish anything. Of course, and the extra point's not given, right? So you score a touchdown there, you've tied it. We've had 2 block kicks tonight.
Yeah.
Not sure if this is a knee, an ankle. It doesn't. We didn't see any stretching like we did with the cramps.
No, so he's walking off the field. I think Butler's okay. He just kind of Got a little shaken up there. Crystal, what do you see down there? I see you've made your way down to the goal line. Looks like it's about 6 inches short.
Yep, sure is. It looks like he got twisted up on that play a little bit. From where I'm standing, that's what it looked like to me. But I want to mention Avalon Landscaping, owned by Ross DeLugas. He gives free estimates, and he also does irrigation, property maintenance, mowing, landscaping, all of your yard needs.
I know you want to call this touchdown right here when we put it in.
Palmer's under center.
Yes, can I?
Yep.
Yep!
Gibbs is signaling, and now the official signals. So touchdown, Eagles. I didn't do it as well as Crystal.
That's the most uncertain touchdown call I've ever heard in my life. I'm not sure if she was having a stroke or I don't know.
All right, so 6:24 left to go.
Oh, we got the kick. We got the kick.
This is a
Crystal,
very important
can you see
kick.
That?
Kick is up. Kick is good. So Eagles take the lead with 6:24 left to go in this game. Man.
So kind of felt like that kick I should have.
Oh my goodness. Good job, Crystal. That was her scoring debut, and she didn't disappoint.
You know I get excited about sports. I'm very competitive.
Oh, goodness.
The cheerleader just went through some kind of kick motion with the band that absolutely just wore me out like I'm tired from watching them. It was crazy. To the beat of the drum almost. They were kicking and jumping, and I'm having a heart attack, a brown paper bag.
I want to mention that game day youth rally again, Bud. Man, it's going to be awesome. If you got a 6th grade through 12th grade, get registered for that. Registration deadline. This is important. Registration deadline is this coming Wednesday, September 8th. So make sure you get in there, get registered. The youth rally is on September 18th. There's a lot of information out on clearspringsbaptist.net. If you want to get information on that, get registered for that. It's going to be an awesome event.
So you've got to play defense right here, Tim.
Yep.
Gibbs with a favorable kick for the way we've been kicking this year. I'll take that.
Got to get this guy on the ground.
You're going to have him down there about the 36-yard line.
So not bad starting field position for Carter here, especially with that offense that they've got. I think you're probably going to see them open this up just a little bit right here.
Yeah, and the biggest thing I think with Gibbs, I think you've got to play your defense. I think you can't go straight into prevent right here and try to keep everything in front of you. I think you've got to play aggressive. There's 6 minutes left in the game. Play your defense, play your game.
So 6:17 left to go. Handoff goes. Yep, Brown. Good pickup. Man, he's good for 5 yards on first down just about every time.
Fall for 2.
Exactly.
He's a good runner.
He is.
Just downhill running. So same play pretty much. He's going to get caught up in the middle here a little bit. Some traffic. Gibbs doing a good job getting to the ball. So now, at this point in the game, either side, you're 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't matter if it's Gibbs with the ball. And assuming Carter scores, and it's 4 downs for everybody right now. Clock rolling, though. That's something important to note.
Yeah, so
5:38 left in the quarter.
So Brown's had 20 carries right now, but he's only had 69 yards. You'd think he's ran for more than that, but
it's a misprint. I think I've watched him run 69 yards this quarter.
They're still churning away. They broke away. Great run by Carter. You got to credit the runner on that one. He just kept those legs moving. Again, Gibbs just not wrapping up like you should on that. It could be a little fatigue.
Both teams came to play tonight. I don't think you can put it any other way. They both came to play. They're playing hard. Keeping fresh backs in there, that's one thing that both Carter and Gibbs have got going for them. You've got enough bodies to keep somebody different in there.
Yeah.
So you're not wearing the same guy out the whole game.
Stopped by Tyson Merritt on that carry.
It's going to come around this side.
They've got him pinned in on the backfield, but he broke through. That might be a flag there.
That's going to be a horse collar.
Yeah, we got all kinds of laundry coming in. I think every ref wanted to throw his flag on that one.
So you're going to be looking at
inside
15,
the 20.
Yeah, 10.
It's a big penalty here at this. I mean, that's tough. You're just wanting to get the guy down, but you got to be.
When you
got to go low.
That's a tough call to make, and it. we'll wait for the call here that what we're fixing to get.
Holding.
Oh, personal foul. So we're going to do replay the down here?
Yeah. So a break for the Eagles.
Yeah, because that was an obvious horse collar.
Yeah. They were actually calling face mask, it looked like, on that. They weren't calling the horse collar. It looked like he signaled face mask.
They were probably a lot closer than I was, Tim, and I don't have my glasses tonight, so we'll go that they were correct with
I agree. So 4:48 left to go in the game, though. Second down, 5 yards.
Oh, fake the same play. Quarterback going to keep it around the
He's
far
kind
side
of
the
waiting,
field.
letting his block
Just
develop there.
Patient, methodical run.
Yeah, so it does move the chains.
He does get out of bounds, so that will stop the clock. If you're a Gibbs fan right now at this point, you've got to be thinking that clock is.
Yeah, you either have to get a big play here or you're going to have to go ahead and start preparing to have a 2-minute offense.
Here we go. The band's playing now. I like it. So a little screen pass out there, far side. Out of bounds again.
Does stop the clock, so that helps Gibbs, I think.
Look here, we got opposing players helping each other up. We've come a long way tonight. Feels kind of like Rocky, where he got along with the Russians at the end of the movie. And if yours can do it, and ours can do it, we can all.
Oh, my goodness. Classic.
Gibbs going hard for the strip there. I'd rather just see you make that tackle.
We need to start calling those Bud-isms.
I got a lot of them.
All right, 3rd and 1. Big play right here. Obviously, I think this is 2-down territory.
Yeah, they're everything. They're going 4th down. And to be honest with you, I'm not feeling confident that we're going to stop them right here.
Yeah, I think you could probably give it to Brown. He could fall. Of course, they're going to
keeper. He's going to have the 1st down. He's going to get out of bounds. That is a great thing for Gibbs right now with this clock stopping.
Yep.
If they're going to score, I want them to run out of bounds every play.
It does look like they are at the 13, so they can pick up a 1st down without scoring here. Again, we want to thank all the Carter fans that have joined us. Appreciate you tuning in the broadcast. He's slipped up through the middle, and he's going to fall down about the 2-yard line. It's going to be enough for a 1st down. Gibbs is signaling. They got the ball. Let's see what they so it looks like they're going to say he was down. Gibbs thought they had a recovery fumble.
Stop just short of the goal line. 1st and goal, Hornets.
So 3:22. You're probably going to see Carter let this play clock wind all the way down to 1.
Almost at this point, let them score.
Nope, they snapped it quick. That is a touchdown. Touchdown, Carter. So I think that actually, I don't know about that call. I probably would have let that clock run all the way down if I was Carter. But
if I'm Carter, I do.
But
I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah, exactly. It's a benefit for Gibbs, so they do score. So it's now 40-35, 3:08 left to go in the game. Carter's going to go for 2 here. Big play. I mean, this is a big play. Because if they don't pick this up, Bud, it makes a touchdown a game winner if Gibbs can score, regardless of what they do on the extra point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so big play for Carter. And he walks in.
Wilson carries for the 2-point conversion.
So give credit to Carter. The little 2-point game has kept pace.
Yeah. It makes it 42-35 with 3:08 left to go in this game. Gibbs has 2 timeouts. Carter has 3. I think the more important stat line is Gibbs having those 2 timeouts. I mean, there's no secret what Gibbs needs to do right here. It's pretty clear cut.
Yeah, I think so.
Again, we want to thank all the folks that have watched, and even our folks in the Gibbs community, Carter community. These communities are real close together. Big region game, big game for both teams. Carter's trying to get that 7-year monkey off their back. Gibbs has had their number for 7 years now. And last year it was a really lopsided win. And so Carter's coming in with a lot on their shoulders. You know,
they look good, Tim. They really do. Both teams look good tonight on the offensive side. I really can't discredit the defense because they're both just playing such great offense.
Yeah.
So we'll see what kind of kick we get here. The biggest thing at this point for Gibbs from here on out, you've got to play clean. This is not a time for a turnover, not a time for a personal foul, any unnecessary roughhousing.
Yep.
Carter's going to kick it deep. He's going to bring that out. Straight up the middle.
He's slipping tackles.
At this point, again, so good choice to make a return. We got about 10 extra yards. That makes me nervous.
Yep.
When, especially the way Carter gang tackles, that ball can be stripped out.
All right, so Gibbs is, you know, there is no quit in this team. So,
No.
you know, they're going to fight tooth and nail on this one. Obviously, they had a chance last week to try to close out on Webb and come back and do the comeback on that, and they were not able to get the onside kick. That's not the problem this time. They've got right at 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 59 seconds to be exact, to march down the field, try to get a score, see what they do.
Little misdirection to Werkheiser over there.
Not a whole lot there.
No, I don't like that play call, but
well, it makes the clock run as well, so now we're at 2:49, and you got nothing out of it.
I'm all about passing. Miss an incomplete pass, clock stops.
Second and 11.
Yeah.
And I like our chances with a pass.
So Butler's out of the game. You got McCamus. Yeah.
Also got Silas Williams as a weapon. So Silas,
another
across
play.
The middle.
He's got some room up the middle, and he picks up the first down.
Yeah. So and that's all you want right now is move the sticks.
It's that little counter
same
pass.
Play, yeah. The funny thing is, I'm looking for Silas in the backfield, and I'm like, he must be over here on the sideline. And then I see him turn.
So coming up on 2 minutes now left to go in the game. Rolls to the left. Pass. That's got to be.
Interference right
yeah.
there.
Definitely. You got there just a step too early.
Yeah. Maybe 2 steps too early. He was there early for sure.
Yeah, so it should be.
I'm not ashamed to clap for a penalty team.
So it should be 15 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 37-yard line, 2 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the game. Couldn't draw this one up any better, though.
No, it's been a barn burner.
We got it. Ball is out.
That's going to be the ball game.
Wow.
So it's what we didn't need was a turnover, self-inflicted.
Just a missed exchange there between Palmer and Butler.
I'm not sure if Palmer was pulling it back out or what happened there.
The fortunate thing is Gibbs does have 2 timeouts. Now, we have to do some math here to see if they can stop it and get it back. But, you know, it depends on how aggressive that Carter gets here. If Carter picks up the first down one time, the game's over.
Yeah. So the one thing we didn't need, we got there, a self-inflicted injury. And credit Carter, they played a great game tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Either one of these teams could win tonight, and I would say they earned it.
So he went out of bounds. That's actually
coach is going to talk to him about that.
Yeah,
this week.
That's a benefit for the Eagles. So that stops the clock with 2 minutes. So they didn't have to burn a timeout there. The bad news is he picked up about 6 or 7 yards. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 3rd.
They
or 2nd and 3.
Such good chunk plays on the run game. Trace McKinney coming in from behind
going to be
there.
Close to a first down. It's right on the 50. So I think it might be enough, but let's see where they spot it. No, it looks a little short.
Now they moved the stick.
They did move the stick, but it looked like it was a little short. think they jumped the gun on.
Yeah.
Gibbs will have to. They'll have to burn timeout after this play. At this point, Carter.
You're going to have about 1:10 left when the ball is snapped. At this point for Carter, you are milking that cow.
Yeah, so play clock is down inside 5 seconds now. The actual game clock is 1:14.
We'll give a little hitch to Brown here. Got 1:09 left.
So Gibbs is going to take a timeout.
Tackle by West. Timeout Eagles.
So the unfortunate part, we need to talk about players of the game still.
Tim, that's a tough call. There was a lot of guys played well tonight.
I mean, Nathan Butler had 24 carries, 97 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Bryson Palmer had 11 completions on 17 attempts for 184 yards and 2 touchdowns. Silas Williams had 5 catches for 82 yards and a touchdown. I mean, there's several guys here that are candidates.
There's a lot of guys that are. Man, I hate it when it happens like that. Eli Hubbs, how many catches he got? How many yards? I mean, there's so many names on offense that have done well.
Yeah.
I got one down here like she's got something to say.
Always have something to say.
Fire away.
But it's time for another information situation with Avalon Landscaping.
And Carter going to run it right up the middle there.
It's going to be close to it first. I think he's just short, so they're going to take a timeout. All right, Crystal, what you got for us? Oh, we can't hear you.
I know, I was pretending. Avalon Landscaping committed to their customer service, and they pride themselves on quality. If you can dream anything up about landscaping, this is who you need to call. Avalon Landscaping. Russ DeLugos, 865-804-3170, and they're on all the social media, so give them a shout.
Be sure to give Russ a call. All right, so we've got timeout on the field, 1:01 left, folks. His name is Ross, and Crystal and I both know that. We're just having a little fun with it.
Well, if they look on the social medias, they'll see the phone number, so I just didn't want to waste your time or get muted.
All right, so let's set the stage here for those folks that are listening. We got 1:01 left. Gibbs is now out of timeouts. It's 3rd and 1. So if Carter picks this up, game over. If they don't, they may go for it again, obviously, but Gibbs is not going to get a whole lot of time left either way.
Yeah,
and I believe that's game.
Yeah, that's going to be ball game.
So, Bud, you got to give Carter credit. They've got that 7-year monkey off their back.
I think at this point you shake hands with mutual respect. Both teams played a good, hard game. Like I told you earlier, either one of them could have won it, and I would say they earned it. And I think that's the case here tonight. I think if we play 4 more quarters, we're going to see 4 more quarters just like this of back and forth. Takeaways, watch that film and see how you can maybe stop some of those shreds in the future.
Well, we do have to decide on players of the game, so our fine assistants down there can track them down. So, I don't know. There's about 3 of them that I think that have stood out for this game. That being Bryson, Nathan, and Silas. All 3 of them have had great games.
This is. I'm passing the buck. Crystal, what you think? Itching to say something down there anyway. She just hit yourself with a microphone.
I just about chipped my tooth, and we need a dentist to advertise for. I did.
You can go to Gibbs Family Practice. They may be able to give you a referral down there.
Maybe. I don't know. I think there's too many to choose. If I had to do it, I would get
right,
fired.
Can we go back to the old flip a coin method?
We could.
Odd even? I don't know.
How about we just pull all 3 of them in?
I like it.
All right.
Well, I will say that this, like I was listening to you guys, it has been a wonderful, wonderful game, regardless of who wins. But the name Wonderful reminds me of a new Sunday school class that starts at 9 o'clock on Sundays, and it's called Wonderfully Made for Special Needs Kids, adults, any age, doesn't matter. 9 o'clock, Sunday mornings.
And the folks that are in that class love it, both students and teachers alike. It's a really good thing.
Also on Bryson, Bud, he's been 11 for 17, but he's also carried the ball 9 times for 21 yards and a touchdown. So
now are we still on all three? Or are you trying
yeah,
to
no, let's do all three. I think all three of them's earned it.
Right. I agree. Yeah, great game, painful ending. But you got to hold your head high. It's tough losses 2 weeks in a row, but they've been in it. They fought to the end. And that's the biggest thing that I like to see in a team is no quit.
Yep, I agree.
All right, so you're gonna get our players. I'm gonna check my phone real quick. Everybody else will check their phone too. I don't know who she's holding her phone on there.
So as the seconds wind down here, 10 seconds left to go, and Carter is going to walk off victorious tonight. So congratulations to the Carter Hornets for ending the 7-year streak, taking down the Eagles tonight, 42-35. We're going to take just a couple minutes break, do some advertisements. Don't go anywhere. We're going to get our players of the game rounded up here. The team's going to kind of get together, have a little post-game chat, and then we're going to pull our players of the games together and do those interviews. So don't go anywhere, folks. Stick around, join us. And, again, we'll be right back. Again, Carter wins this one, 42-35. We'll be right back.
Clear Springs will be hosting a day of service and remembrance on Sunday, September 12th. The morning worship service will include a time of honoring our first responders and remembering the events of September 11th, 2001. In addition, the service will be followed by lunch from food trucks on the lower level of the church building. Families can purchase from food trucks and enjoy lunch outside with friends. Family of faith are 3 words that truly describe the wonderful relationships we share at Clear Springs. We want you and your family to come and feel at home and be part of our family. At Clear Springs, you're surrounded by a caring, loving family who will help you and your family grow, sharing the good times, but also helping you shoulder the tough times. We strive to reach out to people, create forever friendships, and share the love of Jesus with those around us. Whether you are a large family or a family of one, we invite you to be part of our family at Clear Springs. Debbie and Eddie Perry with Perry Realty Group are customer-focused with positive energy and attitude to work hard and smart to help you find the property you're searching for or desire to sell. Perry Realty Group is located at 1302 Tazewell Pike in Corryton. Check them out online at perryrealtygroup.com or call them today at 865-309-5512 for your real estate needs. Archie Stone and Fireplace and Tennessee Fireplace Technicians are locally owned and operated in Knoxville for the past 20 years. They specialize in fireplaces, gas fireplace service, stone veneers, and walkways. Call them at 865-688-0123 or go visit them at 4700 Old Broadway in Knoxville to see their newly renovated showroom with over 24 live burning fireplaces. Clear Springs is excited to announce on Saturday, September 18th, we will be hosting Game Day Youth Rally, a full day of over 50 different tournaments and games, along with 2 powerful worship services. The entire day is for students in 6th through 12th grades. This year's guest speaker is Brother Brian Sams, the senior pastor of River City Baptist Church in Jacksonville, Florida. For more information and to register, visit our website at clearspringsbaptist.net. Avalon Landscaping is committed to the highest level of customer service and pride themselves on quality, professionalism, and expertise. To receive a free estimate on landscaping, irrigation, or property maintenance, please give them a call at 865-804-3170. Norman Sheet Metal and Roofing is a family-owned company located in Powell, Tennessee. They have been a leading roofing contractor in East Tennessee since 1982. Contact them at 865-947-9501 for all your commercial and metal roofing needs. Thank you, Norman Sheet Metal and Roofing, for being our Player of the Game sponsor. If you are looking for homemade cakes, cupcakes, cookies, and other goodies, give Cakes by Brie a call at 865-256-3103. Brie graduated from culinary school in 2007 and continued her love for baking into making others happy through her baking. Thank you, Cakes by Brie, for being a Big Blue sponsor. Volunteer Buildings and Structures is located in halls next to Tractor Supply and in the Oliver Springs community. They specialize in on-site built storage buildings, metal carports, garages, and barns. Contact Gary or Diane Ferguson at 865-240-3421. Thank you, Volunteer Buildings and Structures, for being a Big Blue sponsor. Patterson Tennessee Waste has been serving East Tennessee and surrounding areas since 1979. They offer dump trucking, topsoil, mulch, and roll-off containers. Contact Dusty Patterson at 865-922-4037 for more information. Thank you, Patterson Tennessee Waste, for being a Big Blue sponsor.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all right, we are back. They're going to do the alma mater here, and we will get you those players of the games as quickly as possible. Another notable Tim found, Wyatt West, 15 tackles in this game, 2 for a loss. Therese McKinney had a great game, a couple big plays, momentum plays. And tough loss for these guys. This is as much of a rivalry game as any in this community. Halls and Carter both big rivalry games for Gibbs. And,
you know, this is one of those where you've had a lot of success against that team for so many years. So when you drop it, you kind of have that feeling that you haven't done what you were supposed to do, kind of thing. And you don't want to take away now and lose focus of what you still have left to go in this season.
And it's a tough season coming up. It really is. And I feel like you lost to a good Carter team tonight. Granted, there were some self-inflicted wounds, but take nothing away from Carter. Those guys played hard. They played a good game. A little chippy at first, maybe a little chippier than they should have been, but it did seem like they cleaned that up in the second half and then showed a little more sportsmanship. So looking forward to practice this week, and we will see. I think Crystal has got Butler right there with her, looking for Palmer and for Silas. Hard to get these guys after the game. They want to hang with their friends. I know they enjoy this as well. As soon as you get ready, Crystal, we can go ahead and go with Butler.
Yeah, I think they've caught up with them.
We're trying to exchange some earbuds so that you guys can talk to them.
I got you. I understand. All right, so I think we've got Butler here. Nathan Butler, great game. You guys had a hard-fought night. These are 3 players of the game we've selected right here. Where do you go from here, man?
We just keep playing, I guess.
That's it, man. Well, I want to let you guys know we can see the fight that you guys have up here. We can see how hard you kept going at it tonight, and you guys did a great job. Just fell a little bit short. Keep after it, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Silas?
Silas, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Man, I know it's always tough to talk after a loss. I mean, what can you say? This is it was fun for us to watch up here because it was a barn burner, but I know you guys maybe fell a little bit short tonight, but what can you – is there anything that you can take away tonight maybe going into Central next week? I know it doesn't get any easier starting next week, so what do you take away?
I'm just proud of the boys for coming out and battling to the end. We didn't pull through, but it was a fight, and it was fun.
Well, I appreciate you talking with us. You actually had 5 catches for 82 yards and a touchdown. Wonderful game, man, and hopefully next week we'll be talking to you after a win.
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, now I got number 2, and they did not give up. You guys fought the entire game. Thank you. It was wonderful to watch. You guys want to ask him a question?
Yeah, Bryson. Hey, Bryson, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's up?
Hey, so, man, you had a phenomenal game. I mean, I know, like I mentioned to Silas there, it's tough to talk to you guys after a game, but you had 11 completions for 184 yards, 2 touchdowns. You also had 9 carries for 21 yards and a touchdown. You got to be happy with the way you performed tonight. I know it came up a little short, but what do you think about how it went?
Oh, man, we played good. The boys fought hard. I'm really proud of them, but I'm a little sad we didn't come out to win, but just got to bounce back.
So you guys still got a lot of season left, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
there's a lot left to go, and we know that. I mean, there's no doubt this team's is fantastic. So if anybody can turn it around, you guys can turn it around and start throwing these wins back up, and let's finish this thing out.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Thank you again for joining us here on the broadcast. We cannot wait to get back with you. I don't know if we'll be back, be over at Central right now. I don't know. I don't see that happening. But hey, you never know when things change sometimes. If not, we will see you back here at home here in a few weeks. And make sure to join us on the broadcast. Thank you again, both the Gibbs community and Carter community, for listening to our broadcast. Love to invite you to church sometime. If you don't have a church home, come join us. Find out all our everything that you need to find out about the church on the church website, clearspringsbaptist.net. Join us. Thanks again. Have a great night.
On behalf of the Clear Springs Baptist Church Network and our staff, we want to take the time to thank you for watching this football game. We love our community and we love Gibbs. We also want to take this time to give our invitation for you and your family to come join us on Sundays at 10:15, Sunday nights at 6 o'clock, and Wednesday nights at 6:30 at Clear Springs Baptist Church. We have fun for the entire family, and we want to invite you to come and grow with us.